Tuesday. I am going to get a giveaway started. I have this stack here of these. They're all the same shape, and I don't know, they were shaped this way for some reason. But they are all, these aren't feed sack, they're just cute 1930s retro vintage. Um, these are actual vintage fabrics though. And I'm gonna get a giveaway started, and you're gonna get to pick one of these. And this is an everybody gets to join giveaway. So you'll get these
Good
little one of these, you
afternoon,
get to pick one of these little
America.
swatches of vintage fabric. I don't think these are feed sacks. They don't have a feed sack feel,
Lovely Pinto said
but
she's here to ooh and ah.
oh, good. Yeah, I won't let you buy anything. Don't be tempted.
Please buy a
Um,
lot.
so they're kind of shaped like little gumdrop shape or sleeve shape or something, but they're these pretty little swatches. So whoever wins gets to pick one of these, and I have like 6 of them. So yeah, get in the giveaway for some cute vintage fabric. All right, so we're doing feed sack today. Um, I do have also some vintage fabrics and some repro, like, 30s mimic type
Thank you,
fabrics
TD.
up here, and a few other things, and then some repros here, some stuff there. This is all feed sack. This whole bottom shelf is all feed sack. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. So get buckled in for some feed sack. Whatnot might cause you to remortgage the house. So tell me about it, right? All right, so get in that giveaway. Let's get started with um, a few smaller pieces of feed sack. And let's see, I'll just pick a couple that we can start with. So these are little smaller pieces, either a smaller feed sack or a part, probably cut off of a bigger feed sack. So yeah, this one definitely was cut off of a larger feed sack, and it's red and it's beautiful, and it measures 36 wide, which is normal, and about 10 inches um width
Yeah,
of fabric.
the wool's in the other show. So
All right, so here we go. If someone wants this pretty little piece, and I'm just running these at smaller pieces, $3 starts, and larger pieces, $6 starts. We'll see how it goes with the bidding. I'm going to do 15 seconds to start. And here we go. All right, so this pretty piece, about 10 inches by width of fabric, which is 36. You can see it's folded in half. Beautiful little feed sack piece in red. It has little fences, picket fences. It's beautiful, and allow it to use that pretty little piece. Thank you. All right, here is a yellow that has daffodils all over it.
here is Lao, there Lao, everywhere Merlot. Thank you,
And
Merlot.
this piece is, so it has the selvage edge here, and it's a big rectangle that measures 21 by 18. So it was probably made as a fat quarter cut off of a feed sack. And it is a pale yellow background and the daffodils. So here we go. Fat quarter size piece of feed sack. Here's your finished edge there. Yellow with daffodils. Feed sack. Thank you for your bids. And that piece is going to go to Merlot. Thank you. Everyone getting that giveaway. It's got about just less than a minute,
Thank you,
and you're going to get
Merlot.
to pick one of these vintage floral 30s. I don't think any of these are feed sack. They're just vintage, but they're super pretty. They could be feed sack because some feed sack had the more cottony feel instead of the rougher feel, but these are sure pretty. Little swatches. All right, here's a little piece. We'll do a dollar start on this one, and it has a seam from the edge of the feed sack. And then here's your little seamed edge. Maybe it was sewn into something. This one is 17 long by about 8 wide. Dollar start. If someone wants this pretty little blue piece of feed sack. Isn't that pretty with the little roses and rows of buds?
And the giveaway winner
Giveaway
is
winner is Steph
Steph P.
P. Congrats.
Curly Girl
Thank you for
Vintage.
being here. I'll let you pick as soon as this finishes. That's going to Caprabella. Thank you for your first purchase.
Caparella.
That's a pretty little piece. That's coming to you. All right. And Steph gets to pick a little swatch. And these swatches are vintage
Thank you,
fabric
Caparabella.
that measure somewhere between, they're about 6 by 9-ish. Some are a little bit bigger. So there's 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to give you 3 choices. So 1, 2, or 3. That's 3. That one's quite big. That one's a little bit bigger. 2 or 3. Which one would you like? Beautiful little vintage fabric swatch. Number 3, the orange yellow coming to you. Isn't that gorgeous? Looks like little peaches on it. All right.
Where's Caparbella's?
And here is Caprabella's piece. All right, let's get a couple more pieces. This is a bigger piece. Look at this red with the gorgeous white flowers. I think this one's probably a fat quarter size piece, and it is measuring in at 18.5 by 22. It does have the finished edge right there along that edge. Oh, and I will try to call things out if I see any holes or
Do
stains.
we ever have scrap bags? No, we don't have enough scraps to
Well,
have
actually, I
feed
do have 3 scrap bags. No,
feed
4
sack.
today of feed sack.
Really?
Well, it's vintage and feed sack pieces.
Wow, vintage.
They're
Okay.
little
Yeah,
ones. I have
some
them
fun.
listed, so we can run those next. All right, so this fat quarter size piece. I was just gonna say, check the show notes. You know how old these are, right? I'm going to try and tell you any call outs if there's any holes or stains or anything, but it's so old, just know that you're going to probably find some issues with it. This is old antique fabric. Saying that, I see a little hole right here. See that? Okay. So, fat quarter size piece is running. I do have 4 little scrap bags that will run next. All right, so this is running this gorgeous fat quarter size piece in the red with the morning glory. That's what I would think these are, maybe morning glories.
Maybe.
Super pretty. Thank you for your bids. And that one's going to M.
Norton.
Norton. Congrats. Nice piece.
Thanks, M. Norton.
All right, let me grab those little scrap bags so you can see. I just have 4 of them. And these are a mix. Some of them, they do have some feed sack fabrics in them, but some of them are just vintage 30s fabrics as well. So this one is bag number 1 in the blue. Let me get this listing pulled up.
How small is the smallest piece that you put in the scrap bags?
I would say there's some pieces that have little pieces with them, but nothing is smaller than, there's nothing smaller than like 3 or 4 inch square in these. So some of them might have little tails or whatever, but for the most part, they're, decent size. I can open one and show you kind of what you're getting in there. And it's 2 ounces of fabric, which is about the equivalent of about a half a yard of fabric by weight, especially when you're talking about lighter weight, vintage stuff. So see, these are mostly like strips and kind of square pieces. So this is the blue bag. This is bag number one. If you look at the picture, so bag number one, I'm going to put the camera down and let you pick your bag. Is what I'm going to do. So that's bag number one. They all weigh just right at 2 ounces, or maybe a couple of them are slightly over 2 ounces. So that's bag one. Bag two has just a multiple different fabrics in here. It's kind of the catch-all bag. Okay. And then bag number three has mostly greens and a little bit of blues in it. And then bag number four is pinks, purples, and then there's that one piece that's little flowers on a black background of purple. Okay. All right. So we'll just run this. And I just have it starting at $3. It's a 2 ounce bag. You pick one, 2 ounces of fabric scraps, some feed sack, some, you know, vintage fabric. So that's running. Just pick which bag you want. One, two, three, or four. Thank you for your bids.
Picking
And Pickin'
chicks.
Chicks gets first pick. Number one, the blues. Thank you. That's coming to you.
Thank you, picking chicks.
Do you guys want me to open the bags? I'm just asking in case, they want, because I will if you want me to open them and show them before we read them again. So, all right. So we have bag two, three, and four left. Some feed sack pieces and some may just be 1930s fabric, or, 40s, 30s, 40s fabrics. There are scraps. Yeah, nothing smaller than probably about 3-inch square, most of them bigger. Thank you for your bids. And a bag
Picking
two,
chicks.
three, or four. Which would you like? Two, three, or four? And thank you.
Two.
Number two is coming your way. It's the multicolored bag. That's coming to you.
Thank you, picking
All
chicks.
right, bag number three or four are left. Starting now. That is running. Your choice of the two bags left. And this one has mostly greens and blues. This one's purples and pinks. Stephanie Bro gets one. Do you want three or four? I'm guessing four, but I could be wrong.
Three.
Three?
You were wrong.
What's the greens? I was wrong. Okay, that's coming to you. All right, last bag.
Steph.
Let me just give you a little sneak peek while we run this one. All right, so that's what's in that bag. Last one is running. And I do have more small pieces that are like feed sack and vintage fabrics cut into squares that we can run as well. So we'll get some of those out. So this is the last bag running.
Picking
And
chicks.
Chicken Chicks is getting that one. Congrats. All right, let's get back to some feed sack here. All right, this is a fat quarter-ish size piece, and it measures 19 by 19 square, and it does have the selvage finished edge right there. You can see the little where they pulled the thread on the edge there. And it does have quite a bit of fringing, and it's a little bit wonky on that one edge. All right, let's get that one running. Small piece of feed sack. 19 by 19. A little bit smaller than an official fat quarter. So that's really kind of an off-white background, and then you have those little designs that look like interconnected
Gigi.
latches or something, huh? Gigi is getting that. Thank you.
Thanks, Gigi.
That's yours.
Thanks, Gigi.
All right, this one's cute. It's a juvenile print, sort of. This one's, you can still see the whole outline. This was half of a larger speed sack. So it's folded in half. Here's your lines with the curved feed sack, and then it's like half the feed sack. So there's your bottom edge. So this measures about, and it wasn't cut very straight. This measures about 42 by about 19, 18 to 19. Let's see. Yeah, about 18. All right. Cute little horses on there. That one is running. Yeah, it's adorable. Like little toy stuffed horses, kind of like the little Mexican style. This one definitely has a little bit of staining on it in a couple places. Very cute.
Norton
And
takes
Emma
that.
is taking that. Thank you.
Thanks, M. Norton.
All right, this one's fun and bright with tulips. And it looks like it was cut to a fat quarter size. 22 by 19. And let's see, we have the finished edge over here. So 22 by 19, fat quarter size feed sack that is running. Make sure you read the show notes. There's some coupon codes in there that you can use. That one is running fat quarter size, bigger than a fat quarter, actually, a little bit. That one is going
Hello.
to Merlot. Thank you.
Thank you, Merlau.
All right, here's a cute one. This one also looks
Blues,
like,
yellows, oranges.
yeah, there's a ton of different varieties, so we'll get lots of colors. This one has the little stitching removed right here, fat quarter size. This is the finished edge, and it comes in at 18 by 22. That's really cute. So authentic, these are authentic feed sack, you guys, not repros, not anything but authentic feed sack. And if I suspect it's not, I will tell you. So that is running. I don't see any issues on this one other than the stitch pull on the bottom edge, which is the norm.
Capravella.
Thank you. That is coming to you.
Thanks, Capravella.
All right, this one's cute with the little green, orange, and blue flowers. Also about a fat quarter size, does have the finished edge here. This one comes in at 21 by 18. That's running. Feed sack, fat quarter size piece. Little orange, green, and blue flower. Thank you for your bids. And that one's
Happy
going
fall
to
first
Kathy.
purchase.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Thanks, Kath.
All right, let's get another giveaway running. So these are, I don't know if these are feed sack. They don't have that rougher feel. I think these are just vintage, like 1930s, 40s fabrics. So I'm going to let you pick. I'll pull 3 pieces out and let you pick one. So this is an everybody get in giveaway. And look how sweet these are. And they're about 9 by 6-ish size. They have a rounded top. They must have been cut for a quilting project because they're all that kind of shape. So we'll pick from those 3 so everyone get in that giveaway. All right, here's another piece. This is beautiful in blues and reds. I love this one. This one does have a hole. Let me open it up so you can see. So a pretty significant little like 1.5 inch size hole. This one is 18 by 20. And this is your finished edge. You can see the stitching pulled from the edge right there. I love this design. Here we go. Let me get that one started. I'm going to go down to 10 seconds with a 3-second reset, and that is running. This beautiful blue red with the little cherries and the scroll work. It's gorgeous. Does have a hole right here. And that one is going to Merlot. How many of you have ever made a Feedsack quilt? Anyone here made a Feedsack quilt?
Thank you, Merlau.
One of my favorite. So Caprabella has. Anyone else have made? Let's see. Lisa's Pieces has made one. Is it like your one of your favorite possessions of all time? It would be mine. All right, this one is a 20 by 18.5.
Oh, and repaired old quilts and pieces.
And I have a all right, this one's 21.5 by 18, and I'm gonna just call it 18. They said it the other way around. All right, this one has the stitch pull at the bottom. Here's your finished edge on the one side.
Caprabella.
I'll have to pull out sometime, and the top part is cut a little bit wonky. See that? I have a um oh my gosh, my brain just went dead. What's it called when you take the little circles and stitch them and pull them together? I have a quilt that my grandmother made. The whole thing is that. And there's a lot of feed sack in it.
Yo-yo.
Yo-yo, thank you. I don't know why my brain went dead on that. All right, this piece is running. Someone wants this pretty little blue red design. Kind of looks like little jewels. Super cute. That is going to Bella. So yeah, I love it. I don't have it out on a bed because I'm worried about the threads getting pulled because the yo-yos, are sewn together. Okay, I love this one. This little daisy patchwork. How cute is this? All right, this one is 21 by 19. Finished edge here. I don't see any stains or holes. It's a nice piece. Then we're going to pull out a big one next.
Hey, Waterford Mercantile is raiding.
Oh, thank you so much for the raid. This gorgeous little piece is running. And let's get everyone getting that giveaway that's running already for some vintage fabric swatch.
Sugar stacks from Cuba. Wow.
Marlau is taking that piece. Thank you.
Thank you, Marlau.
So the giveaway is running to pick one of these little vintage fabric swatches. So everyone get in there, and then let's pull up Waterford Mercantile is Kate formerly KH2O Ford, if you remember her. And she is a doll and she has a show scheduled later today. Let's bookmark that. And then we've got one scheduled for tomorrow. Children's toys and books. She's doing clothing later today. She's bought a craft room and she's doing a sale tomorrow for that. Live estate sale shopping on the 9th. Oh, I love stuff like that. It's so fun to see what people find. Thank you so much, Kate, for the raid. And we have a winner going to
Monica's jackpot.
Monica gets to pick a swatch. One, purple and yellow. Two, this little pink, green, orange, or three with the little triangles and the roses in blues and pinks. So one, two, or three, which swatch would you like? Number two is coming to you. Isn't that pretty? Thank you, thank you. All right,
Congrats.
let's get a big piece of feed sack here. All right, this one looks to be most of a feed sack. It has been the stitching taken out. Actually, let me look at this and see if I feel like it might just be vintage fabric. It is the smoother cotton feel. This may be vintage fabric, not feed sack. I'm not seeing any stitch pull. So to be on the safe side, let's say this is just a vintage. Let me see what width of fabric is. There was a mix in here. This is definitely vintage fabric. It's 36 wide. And this piece is 3/4 of a yard, 27 inches. Beautiful yellow roses. So we're going to say this one is not feed sack versus it is actually just a beautiful vintage piece. That is 3/4 of a yard, 36 wide. And we're going to do a $5 start. That's right. Because I don't see stitch pull and it just has more of a regular vintage cotton feel. It's a gorgeous piece.
Stitchy
And
Girl
Stitchy
23.
Girl is taking that. Thank you.
Thanks, Stitchy Girl.
That was so pretty. All right.
First purchase, thanks.
This one definitely feels feed sack. Has that rougher feel. It has a hemmed edge on the top. There's a small discoloration there. Here are your selvage edges. And let's see if I see any stitch pull on this. I mean, definitely looks like it was sewn. See the stitching on the bottom there. And I do see a rounded edge thing right there. So I'm going to call this one feed sack. It is about 42 long. And then width of fabric is 36. That comes in at the right size. All right, so this is a full feed sack. It definitely has been washed and taken apart. There's definitely some discoloration. See that big spot right there, discolored. Couple of places here. Doesn't, to me, doesn't take away from how beautiful this is.
Glow and
All
seed
right.
rating.
Oh, thank you for the raid.
We
Let's get
have
this one started and then we'll do another giveaway. All right, this is a larger feed sack. So it comes in at 36 wide, 42 long. That is running if someone wants this large feed sack. Isn't that pretty? Very large piece.
Norton takes that.
Thank you, M. Norton. That's coming to you. All right, let's pull up the raid and run another giveaway. That one's coming to you.
Thanks, M. Norton.
All right, here's another giveaway running. You get to pick one of these 1930s or 40s vintage fabric swatches. I have this cute piece in purple yellow, this one with a little blue and pink, and then this one, very cute. So those three. And thank you so much for the raid. Who was it again?
Yes. I don't actually. I'd have to look.
Glow NC. Thank you so much. Glow NC. Here is Glow NC's profile. And let's see. This says, welcome, retired but still busy. Are you looking for a new relaxing hobby? I have diamond painting art, many sizes, sceneries, jewelry, and watches, and has been a reseller for 5 years plus years. Can you please give Glow NC a follow and bookmark upcoming shows? And everyone get in that giveaway that's running.
I think she sold all her scrap bundles.
I might have some more that we can dig out, so don't get too hasty there, Bert.
Okay.
All right, so get in the giveaway for this.
Like I said, she might have some more, but I wouldn't be hasty and say
All right,
no.
this one is an actual intact feed sack, so it has not been taken apart. Here's your opening. Here's your side cord. It measures, put together, about 37 long by, this is a large size one, 44 wide, and that's with the seams intact. So it is an actual feed sack. Let me look at this one and see if I see, oh, I mean, I see a tiny little mark right there. I don't see any holes on this one. And I don't see any other stains, honestly. It's it's normal for it to be a little bit yellowed, but really it looks pretty darn good. So yeah, that one's pretty good. All right, so this is a legit large, intact feed sack that is running now. Beautiful blue and white floral with a little cross hatching design in the back. Pretty cool, intact feed sack. There's your inside cord seam. And that is going to
Caprarella.
Bella. Good get. This is a nice piece. Thank you. So everyone in that giveaway to pick one of these cute little swatches. It's going to draw, it's got about a minute and 40 seconds. So let me kind of get that out of my way here. All right.
Thank you, Copperbella. Or as you said about feed sacks, ooh, love to love you,
All right.
baby.
This one is also an intact feed sack. There's your side seam. It does definitely feel like it's been washed. It is about 43 wide,
I couldn't help myself.
36 long. There's some dust discoloration here in the center.
That's what
And
the
then this looks like a print error. See this little spot where the ink smeared on the edge? That's on the side seam.
that's probably what it has to do with where
So
the
these
label
are like
is.
little tomatoes or something in blue. See the dots, and then they have the little, so apples, or to me that looks like little tomatoes. All right, so big intact feed sack there.
Blueberries, they're saying.
Blueberries. You're right. I think so. That is running blueberries, cream with blueberries. Discoloration band across the center fold there, and then that ink smear on the print on the side. Otherwise, looks pretty good. Thank you for your bids. That one is
Philly,
going to Philly. Thank you. Blueberries. Cute.
thanks, Philly.
That's coming to you. All right, we're getting a winner.
The winner
Yes.
is said so.
So 79. Would you like swatch number one, two, or three? And congrats. These are little vintage fabric swatches, like 1930s, 40s cuteness. One, two, or three. I know they kind of look similar because they're all kind of cute little florals. Purple, yellow,
Number
pink,
one,
blue.
purple yellow.
Number one. I love that one.
Congrats, said so.
Coming to you, little pansies on there. All right. Next piece. This one is a feed sack that has been disassembled. It is folded wrong, so let me fold it correctly. Finished edges together. This one is about 42 long, 36 wide, definitely pre-washed. This is gorgeous. Let me see if I see any issues. I mean, other than the fact that the top's edges are fringy and the bottom edge is fringy, that's normal. I don't see any holes or stains on this one. All right. That is running gorgeous. Blue, mini flowers in the background, and then larger blue daisy type flowers. Beautiful feed sack. Thank you for your bids. And that beautiful piece is going to
Michelle.
Ada Michelle. Congrats. That's a pretty one.
Thanks, Kayla.
All right. How about some purple? This has those cute little wispy flowers on it. This one is a feed sack that has been taken apart. Here's your two side finished edges. This one's extra long. It's about 48 by 38. It does have some stains on it. See that mark there, and then there's a few little marks right here. Maybe it was banded with some kind of wire that rusted or something. And I see a few around on the other side too in that same area. Little streak right there. So definitely a couple of spots. I don't see any holes. All right, let's run that one. Here we go. So this is a quite large piece. Beautiful little green, dark purple, and white and red flowers on kind of a lilac colored background. Thank you for your bids. That one is going to Philly.
Philly. Thanks, Philly.
Coming your way. All right, let's do this little bag full because you guys are asking for scrappy pieces. I didn't go through this. I just know it's cut um the little, what are these called? Little Dresden pieces. And it looks to be some of this might be feed sack, some of it's just vintage fabrics. And it's a whole bag of these. Oh yeah, see here's one that's got some of them stitched together in here. So a couple of little pieces stitched together. And then this is probably easily, I don't know, 40. That one's probably about 50 of those. And then you've got these two little pieces that have been stitched together. All right, in this bag, let me weigh it. So that's about 3 ounces of all these little Dresdens, and they are, let's see, they're about 4 by, and then at the top fanned out part about 3. So about 3 by 4. Okay, so run that. I'm going to do a $6 start, and you get that whole bag of all of those, and then those two little pieces that are stitched together. Thank you for your bids. There's a whole lot of cute little pieces in here.
Pick and chicks
And
takes
Pick and
that.
Chicks is taking that. That's a fun little bag. Look at that little hand stitching on there. All right, coming to you.
Thanks, Pick and Chicks.
All right, here's a smaller feed sack piece. So a big long strip along one of the finished edges. So it's about half of a bag, it looks like, since it's about 38 long by 18 wide. So it's, like they took a bag and cut it in half. This is so pretty. Look at that lattice. There is some discoloration on the folds. Yellowing. There's definitely some discoloration down here. No holes. I don't see any holes on that piece. All right, here we go. This is a small feed sack piece. And it is running now. Look at those pretty teals and pinks. Lattice. That's really sweet. Thank you for your bids. That one is going to Betty. Thank you.
Thanks, Billy.
All right, I love this one. I mean, come on, it's pink, right? And it has roses, and it has this sweet little diamond pattern. This one has, this is folded in half, finished edges together. And it is about a half yard with width of fabric being 36. And then there's a little bit of an extra, it was cut wonky. So a little bit of an extra piece right there. And let's see if I see any. I mean, there's a couple little discoloration, yellowing in a few places that are very unsubstantial. So really cute piece. Let's get that going. So it's about 19 by 36 wide, about a half yard of the feed sack with the finished edges on the sides. Kind of that blushy pink fun color. And that is going to
Caprella.
thank you. Cute piece. Coming to you.
Thanks, Caprella.
Did I keep any for me?
Well,
Well,
she hasn't sold it all yet.
I
So
haven't sold it all yet. I might
time
snag a
will
few.
tell.
But honestly, I'm so busy doing this selling part of it, and I don't know. We'll see. All right, this piece is probably about the same as that other one, although, let's see, do we have finished edge? There's finished edge here, and it's got some discoloration. To me, it looks like it's been cut. Yeah, it's been cut. It comes in at about, so it's a remnant piece with a finished edge along the one edge. So 32 by 22 is what this piece is. That's cute. I love the colors. And these are strawberries, rust colored strawberries. So definitely some discoloration. It's a remnant of a feed stack. And this is your one edge that's got the finish on it, the little selvage edge. Yeah, definitely a few little issues with discoloration. That is cute. Going to Philly.
Billy. Thanks, Billy.
Coming to you. All right, I have some stacks. I'll do a couple of these. These are feed sack that have been cut into squares. And each stack has 13 pieces. And these squares are roughly, well, they're pretty uniformly 4-inch squares. Some look slightly bigger. All right, so there's 13 roughly 4-inch squares like that one. See how that one's slightly bigger. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of lay them out so you can see. So you're getting 13. This one has the smoother feel. All the rest have the rougher feel. So I guess it is possible, but a lot of feed sack was the flower sack style like this too. So you do get some pieces like that. I just like people to see all the cute patterns, so bear with. Okay. Because you might see a piece in there you just have to have, can't live without, right? All right, and then there's this little cute stripy piece with some of the stitch pull. All right, so that's your 13 pieces. And I'm just gonna run this under weight. $4 start, that's running. 13 4-inch squares. Look at all those cute little pieces. This one is so sweet. Look at the little vase of flowers.
LJC
LG, thank you.
FR1, first purchase.
Thank you for your first purchase. Cute little feed sack squares coming to you. That is yours. All right, here's another set. This set looks to be slightly bigger squares. So let me get one and see. Yeah, these are sized at 4.5. So 4.5-inch. Look at the little sunbonnet Sues on that piece. All right, then this one's the smoother feel. So's that one. That one you've got the stitching across the edge there. 13 pieces again, I think. Let's make sure. So far we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, here we go. $4 start. That's right. 4.5 inches on these. Look at that paisley. That is so pretty.
Bracar. First
Congrats.
purchase.
Thank you for your first purchase. Thanks for letting me show.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for your
Wonder
patience.
Bracar.
I don't know. I just think it's more fun if you get to see them all. All right, that set is coming to you. All right, here is a small feed sack piece. Look at the blues and orange on this. All right, this one is looks like it's a half of a feed sack. So yeah, this one's coming in at about 45 long, finished edge along here, and then it is 17 wide. So about half of a large feed sack cut down the folded edge. And let's see if I see any issues. This one looks pretty clean. I don't see any holes or any like big marks, maybe a little bit of yellowing um, on that fold. All right, so that one is going to run as a small feed sack piece. Here we go. $3 start. That is running. Look how pretty. Teals, blues, oranges. Thank you for your bids. And Capra is
Capravella.
taking that pretty piece. Thank you.
Thank you, Caprabella.
All right, this one's a smaller piece as well. Greens and blues. This is gorgeous. Looks to be the same deal, about half of, or piece of. This one's coming in at about 31 and a half. Here's your finished edge. And then width on this is right at 18. Cut a little bit wonky across here. Probably they cut the bottom off instead of taking the stitching out. This is so pretty. I don't see any stains or holes on this piece. All right, here we go. That is running. Beautiful blue flowers with the pretty little kind of fern looking leaves. Nice dimension in that print. That piece is going to M. Norton. Thank you. So if you were here,
Thanks, M.
if you
Norton.
were here last time that we did Feedsack, I was telling everybody that my mom, who was born in 1939,
Oh,
so this one's an intact feed sack. She was born 1939, and she remembers in the early 40s, her mom, she would go to the store, and her mom would tell the kids to pick out, if they needed flour or sugar or something that came in feed sacks, to try and find two that were the same fabric so that they would have bigger pieces of fabric. And she had little shirts made out of feed sack, little skirts and stuff. So, all right, this is really cute polka dot blue, and it is an intact feed sack. There's your cord side and the rounded corner, side seam. All right, this one measures 37, and it is about 40 wide, not include, when it's, if it were opened up. All right, so full feed sack. So we'll do this one as a large feed sack. $6 start that is running. And I don't see any marks on this anywhere. It's in pretty good shape. No holes, open top, finished edge, cord side stitching intact.
Brocard
Thank
that.
you. That is coming to you. Cute polka dots.
Thank you, Brocard.
Thank you. All right, this is a smaller piece and it's got this cute little, and it's kind of scrappy. It's got, see how it's got, you know, pieces torn off or whatever. There's a finished edge up here. On this finished edge, it's 19, and then the whole piece is about 26 long. But if you measure to the last tear, it's about 20 and a half. All right, so cute little kids with balls and dogs, orange and greens. That's a cute piece. Running that as a small feed sack piece. That's going. Little cute kids playing with balls and with the dogs. That one is going to
Capravera.
thank you. You know, the only reason that all of this has even survived is because the people in that era saved everything because you threw nothing away during the depression times. So
During the Depression times, my mom didn't throw
yeah,
anything
his mom
away.
didn't throw anything away either.
Your mom didn't
My
throw
mom
stuff
didn't
like
throw
that.
much away either. Yeah, they all saved it because you know you had nothing, so you had to save everything. This is stinking cute. Look at the pink, purple, and teal bows. So this one has finished edge there and there. So it's, you know, a cutout of a larger bag and it's about 23 long. Width of fabric is 36. It does have a hole I saw somewhere right here,
So Sailor Boy's mom
right there.
would like a little background to these.
Okay. So this fabric can, I don't know a whole lot about the owner other than that she has passed.
No, about the history of Feedsack.
Oh, the history of Feedsack.
Yeah.
So in the 1930s, well, really early as the early 1900s, um, the feed companies that made the sacks for animal feeds and flours and sugars and all that noticed that people were using it to make clothing and items. Nothing got wasted. People made dish towels, aprons, shirts, nightgowns, underwear, everything out of the feed sack fabric. And so it was like free fabric, right? So they would use it after they used the feed. And so by the end of the 1930s, more of those commodity manufacturers started using more colorful cottons on their bags to attract people because they knew people would prefer to buy their brand if they had cuter fabric that they could use. And so it was like flour, sugar, animal feed, cornmeal, you know, anything like that that came in a big bag.
Yeah, I remember them when I was a kid. You
Yeah.
go buy flour at the store.
Yeah, they still made them when, you know, in the 50s and 60s. So anyway, these are, you know, the fabric from those bags, and people would save them and use them and make quilts and make clothing. So this is darling. All right. So what did I say? This one was about 23 by width of fabric, and width of fabric on this is 36. Here's your finished edges. It's actually very heartwarming, isn't it, that they did that.
Oh,
It
as
really
early as
makes
the
a difference.
1800s. Okay.
Yeah, quilts were usually made after, that's true. They already used it for the clothing. So then they would take scraps off the clothing that was worn out and make quilts. All right, so this piece is running. So about a half yard. There is a hole in this one that I showed. Where did that go again? Right here. But I don't see much staining. It looks pretty good other than that. Such a cute print. And that
Philly,
is going to
SCA.
Philly. Thank you. And yeah, I'm
Thank
not
you, Philly.
necessarily an expert. I've just studied it, because I like the history of that kind of stuff. And I remember my mom telling me about that, so it's kind of fun. All right, this is a cute piece, yellow and blue floral, has the finished edge on the two sides. It's about 15 and a half to 16 inches and by width. I don't see any holes or stains on it, and it is about 36 wide. And that's running. Cute little blue, yellow floral. Definitely that cute fabric from a feed sack.
Calico fabrics. Oh,
And that one is going to M. Norton. Thank you. Thank you.
Norton.
Right. Yes. Calico was so popular. And so people started, yeah, they started putting prints like that on there. All
Do you have
right.
any rickrack? We do, but not for today's show, I don't think.
I mean, if you stick around to the end, I can sell some I have some bolts, some vintage rickrack on bolts that I can sell. If you stick around to the end, but I don't want to stop the show for that. If you don't, you understand, right?
Yeah, once we're out of the feed
So
sack,
once we're out of feed sack, if you guys want to stick around, I can sell some of the rickrack. All right, this is cute. It does have some discoloration right here. And this piece looks like it was cut for a fat quarter. It is 20 by 18. You can see the pulled stitching right here and the curved. See that on the edge. All right, that piece is running. Love it with the little paisley floral blue, dark indigo blue, red, green. It's not a black. It is definitely like an indigo blue.
the partial home first
Thank
purchase.
you for your first purchase. That was a cute piece. All right, let's do a buyer giveaway. So this is for everyone that has purchased something, and I have these are little scrap bundles, sort of. I mean, they're pieces, but they're kind of scrappy. So you just get one piece, but it's not like this
Thanks,
is the
Miss Long.
biggest one. But I have all of these that you can pick from. So I thought let's give these away, these little fun scrappy bundle pieces. So you get to pick one of these, and some of them are multiple pieces of the same fabric. And then some are just like a big piece of that. So everyone get in that made a purchase, and we'll let you pick one of these. One, two, three, four, five, six. Everyone that has made a purchase, get in there quick. Is everyone in? Hey, a giving tree, welcome in. All right, let's draw that in five, four, three, two, one. And
Capraesa.
Allah, congrats. All right, this is the largest. in case you want the most fabric. But one, two, three, four, five, or six. They're all kind of scrappy, just fun little pretty pieces.
Number 3.
Number three. That's coming to you. That is so pretty. All right.
Congrats.
And we'll run some more of that, another set of that in a little bit. All right, this is a cute piece. It has like little maple leaf design and in the blue. This is your, I think, finished edge. No, I don't think this has the finished edge. Let's see. Oh, no, it does along this edge. All right, so finished edge along there. It looks like it was cut fat quarter size. It's about 21.5 by 18. Super cute. I don't see any stains on it. Looks pretty good. There's a little bit of a pull in the fabric right there. See that? Maybe it got stretched a little bit right through there. It kind of runs through the whole thing, but you don't really notice it unless you look close. All right, small fat quarter size feed sack piece is running. Little leaf design and blues. And that is going to PETA.
Potato chip.
Hey, PETA, how are you today? That one's coming to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, PETA of the Hunger Games fame.
All right, there's two pieces of this, so I'm going to sell them together.
Make a PETA chip.
So you'll get two pieces. This one is 18 by 19.5. So fat quarter size-ish. And probably this is the other half of that same piece, I'm guessing. This was a little bit longer, 20 by 18. So it's basically two fat quarters of that cute. There's a stain right there on that one. Not a very big one. I don't see any on that one. This one actually looks lighter. I'm guessing these are from two different bags. This one looks like it's been washed more than this one. Do you guys agree? See how much brighter this piece is? Anyway, you get them both. Here we go. So I think these came from two different bags because this one just looks lighter colored. So either it wasn't dyed as much when they made it or it's been washed more. Either way, you get both of them.
Philly takes that.
Thank you, Philly.
Or maybe aliens came down and put a special fabric protector on one and not on the other.
Not on the other. There you go.
Or possibly
Now he's making stuff up.
one was exposed to radiation.
I didn't like how I folded that. Hang on. I'm a little bit OCD about folding askart. There you go.
That's not true. Little bit in my
More like a
Weird.
lot.
yeah.
Oh, this is cute. Look at the little like clown toys and elephants and balloons. Pinks and purples.
Welcome in, everybody. We're doing Feedsack and vintage.
All right, this one definitely
Fabric.
has a lot of yellowing and discoloration in the center. These are your two finished edges here. See the stitching pull. And this is part of a feed sack. 19 by width of fabric, which is 36. Definitely a lot of yellowing and some little stains in a couple of
Hey,
spots on
girl.
that side. Same amount of yellowing here. To me, that just makes it
We got a raid.
beautiful. All right. Thank you for the raid. So powerful. Let's pull up So Powerful. So Powerful owns a nonprofit, or they are a nonprofit. That sounded wrong. So nonprofit, and they sell fabric on here to raise money. Let me pull up their profile. So they focus on women and girls empowerment programs in Zambia, and all the items are donated that they sell.
Zambia, huh?
How do I say it wrong?
Zambia.
Zambia.
Zambia is something.
I know, I always say zombie like Zam. It's Zambia, and they're in Northern California with volunteers and chapters around the world. So their proceeds go towards their cause. So please give them a follow and bookmark their upcoming shows, which I was trying to do. There we go. That one wasn't bookmarked. The rest are. Thank you so much for the raid. And let's get a giveaway going here. All right, giveaway running. You get to pick a vintage fabric swatch. All right, look at this one. And these are kind of like shaped like a gumdrop. Beautiful little vintage 30s, 40s fabric. Look at this one with the blue and pink. And then here's one with purples, yellows, and greens. All right, so you get to pick one of those, whoever wins. And thank you so much. So powerful for the raid. All right, we're going to run this feed sack piece that has the little clowns, elephants, and balloons. And it was 19, yeah, about 19 by 36 wide. Has a lot of yellowing and some stains on it. I don't see any holes though. Small feed sack is running, and everyone getting that giveaway. That is super cute with the little clowns, balloons, and elephants. Pink, purple, green. That one is
Peter
going to
chip.
PETA.
Thank you, Peter.
Oh, this is kind of interesting. It's just pink polka dot, and it's someone cut a little square out of it, and it is probably half of a feed sack. Let's see.
Yeah,
See the pulled stitching all the way around the edge there. There's a hole right here. Let's see. This one measures about 22 by 25 with that square taken out of the corner. And then this is your finished edge, and there's your stitching pulled hole right there. Okay. Small piece of feed sack, pink polka dot is running. Cute piece. Thank you for your bids. That one
said
is going
so.
to said
79.
so. Thank you. That's coming to you.
Thank you, said so.
That is yours. Everyone getting that giveaway. You're going to get to pick one of these cute pieces of fabric.
Thank you, said so.
All right, this is fun. Look at this cute fabric. It definitely has been cut out of on the bottom. Someone made something. So we have intact about 17 by width of fabric, which is 37 on this one. And here is your finished edges. And then you've got all this extra fabric starting right here and down that someone was making something out of it. That is cute, that little diagonal plaid. And here we go. Oh, I don't see any stains on this one. I was focusing on the cutouts. Yeah, no stains or holes that I can see. It's in really good shape. That's running. Cute little red, yellow, blue diagonal plaid. Feed sack. You have about a half yard
Either chip.
intact, and some extra. PETA is getting that one. Cute piece. Thank you.
Thanks, Peter.
All right, this one is a large piece. So bag taken apart. It's folded wrong. Let me fold it so we can measure it accurately. All right, this one is 36 wide by about 42. And here's your finished edges. Has been washed. Cute little tulips inside another flower, blue, pink, and green. That is a cute piece. And I don't see any holes or stains on this one. Maybe a little bit right there. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of discoloration right there and a little bit down here at the bottom. Pretty good, though. Large feed sack. Here we go. That's running. That is very Holland looking with the cute tulips, isn't it? Little Dutch look to it. Thank you for your bids. And that beautiful feed sack is
And
going to
Norton.
M. Norton. That's a good one.
Thanks, Sam Norton.
Yeah, that's one. If I were keeping, that's probably one I would have kept. I just like that vibe. I like that aesthetic.
I like it. I like it a lot.
All right, I have some scrappy pieces. Let's do a scrap bundle. I'm just gonna weigh it. So there's a little scrap of that folded in half. I guess that one's kind of an intact piece, not too scrappy. It is 20 and a half by 18, so fat quarter size. And then you'll get that scrap with it. Oh, the rest of these are squares, so we'll count those out and do a square bundle. So this is just a little bonus piece with this piece. Here we go. $3 start with a bonus piece. Well, definitely the lady that passed that this came from had an obsession because she had a lot of feedsack that she had
Sarah
collected.
can take
Sarah is getting that fat quarter and scrap. Those are coming to you. So there's a little surprise folded inside there for you.
Thank you, Sarah Can.
Thank you. All right, these are squares. So let's just kind of count. These are larger squares. They come in at 6-inch square. So we've got one. Bear with me.
Thanks, Waffles.
All right, let me see if I can get these. I have no fingernails right now because we've been doing so much house and yard work that my fingernails are all but gone. All right, so 1, 2, 3. I think I'll just count out 10 and then run it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I can get it loose here. 10. All right, so you're getting 10 6-inch squares. Feed sack fabric. Can you guys see it pretty good? Let me just give you a little perusal up close. Red is the theme here for sure. And that is running, you're getting 10 6-inch squares. So nice variety of patterns with lots of reds. Yep, the whole thing I would say is all kind of red. She probably put them together on purpose.
Pick and
Pick
chicks.
and chicks, take a nap. All right, and then let's do another 10.
Make a chick pick and chicks.
Okay, so here we go. These are purples. So one, that one looks a little bit more rectangle. Still about the same size. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, and 10. Look at that. Purples, about 6-inch square. You're getting 10 pieces. That's running. Look at all that purple goodness. Thank you for your bids.
Yeah.
And that is going
Any
to Stephanie. Thank you. Such a pretty bundle. All right, those are yours. All right, and then here's what's left. We've got one,
Thanks, Steph.
two, three, four. So two purples, two reds. We'll do a $1 start. These are about 6-inch square vintage feed sack dollars.
$1.
Here you go. So four more, two in purples, two in reds. Oh my goodness, I love that one with the blue roses and the little frame, stamp frame look. And those are cute. And two pretty purple florals. And those are going to
Peter.
Ida. Thank you. All right. You're gonna grab those?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Congrats, Peter. Say hi to President Snow for me if you see him.
All right. Someone was asking for yellows earlier. This one looks like it was cut as a fat quarter size. It has this pulled stitching along that edge, finished edge. Actually looks more square. 20 and a half by 19. So fat quarter size. That is so pretty. Bright yellow with the teal and brown flowers. Small
Oh, I'm just
feed
teasing.
sack
I'm
piece.
just teasing about Hunger Games.
This is so pretty. When I picture fabrics from that era, a lot of times these are the colors
Billy,
because they
yes.
just had a kind of a unique. I mean, this is not a color combination we would normally put together, huh? Teal, brown, and green on a yellow, bright yellow background. It's just unusual and I love it. And that is going to Philly. Yeah, very retro combination there. All right, let's see what this piece is. If it's super small, I'll grab some more to go with it. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, 18 by 18. Does have a little of a hole right there. Here's your finished edge on there and a kind of rough tear on the top. Let me find something I like to go with it.
Oh,
All right, here's another little piece. This one's
that's
scrappy.
funny.
This one's pretty scrappy. Pinks with blue flowers. You're gonna intact. You've got, I mean, it's all intact, but it's like a 10 by 13. And then there's these ends. So you're getting both pieces. These are both really cute pieces. Here we go. That's running.
Well, Peter was one of the main characters in Hunger Games.
Yeah, his name, the guy that was the her love interest was the baker. His name was Peta. And that set is
Pick
going
a
to
chick.
Chicken Chicks. All of us, well, not my husband as much, but we love to read, me and my kids, and we read all the Hunger Games books and went to all the movies. All right, that's coming to you.
Thanks, pick a chicks.
Okay, this is so good. Look at this little set here of strawberries. It's a smaller piece, and then it has a little scrappy tail because someone, of course, used some because who wouldn't love this? And this piece measures 18
Love me do.
by 17 with a tail. So it's a little square piece of strawberries. And then I'm pairing it with
Always be true.
this little piece that has a smoother feel, but it's definitely feed sack because it's got the stitch pull,
Love me do.
on there. And it's this gorgeous little pink lattice design, and it is a fat quarter size. So it is
That's Adventures of Joe for sharing the show.
20 by 18. So you get both of those. So fat quarter of this one with the smoother feel, definitely Feedsack has the stitch pull. And then here's your strawberries. Little 17 by 18 with a tail. All right, that's running. You have to go sleep. Oh, you want everyone else to go to sleep because you want the strawberries. I was like, what? I get it now.
LJC.
LJC is getting that set. Congrats. Yeah, those strawberries are so good. Look at the design up close. Okay, if you want a picture of it, there you go. How cute is that? And this one is so cute. Yeah, that's a good set. Congrats.
Thank you, LJ.
All right, this is a set of pieces that were pre-cut in little rectangles. So we'll just measure them and count them out, and you get the whole set. Looks like they're blues and yellows. And this is 8 by 5. It's a little roughly 8 by 5 rectangles. Look at that. So cute. That one might not. Oh, it feels sweet sack. I don't know. All right, and then you've got this little blue design. So 1, 2, 3. How about some blue strawberries? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect 10. Oh, that was such a pretty little set. Little rectangles that measure 8 by 5. Here we go. $3 start. Look how cute that all is.
Excuse me.
And that's going to
Billy
be
CH.
you. What a good set. That is so pretty.
Thank you, Philly.
All right. All right. Is this not this piece? Is this not like another piece that you think of those that era, and this is what you picture? Look at these little like bridges and fences, and then you've got the yellow roses with the red rose silhouette shadow. This is just a little piece,
Welcome in, Fabric
11
House.
by 13, and then it has a tail, a little bit of a tail. This is your finished edge log right there. It's a little scrappy piece, and then it's going with this gorgeous purple and yellow floral piece that has finished edge here. This piece is about 13 by 25. So you get both of those. Here we go. Scrappy pieces. Look how cute they are. And I love this one. To me, that is just so vintage cuteness. And those are going to
Philly
Philly.
takes that. Thanks, Philly.
We were watching
Welcome in,
briefly.
everybody.
I didn't watch all of it, but Bert had on the musical Oklahoma yesterday. He'll have to sing for you.
Oklahoma, where the winds go sweeping across the plain.
And anyway, it just takes place at a time when you would see stuff like this. I love musicals. All right, this is such a good piece. I mean, oh my goodness, that is so pretty. There's a little stain right there. This is your finished edge across there. It is 22 by 18, cut for a fat quarter. Someone hemmed the top right here for something. It was probably cut off of an old apron. I don't know. It's so cute. And then it's coming with this little blue piece with the tulips. Little scrappy piece with the tulips and this little looped ribbon. That is cute. And this little scrappy piece is about 10 by 15 with a tail. Those are both so pretty. Little stain right there on that one. Here we go.
You are welcome, Rebecca.
Those are cute
Thank you
pieces.
for the recommendation there.
Thank you.
Kita grabs that bad girl.
Aw, thank you, Peta. That was very nice, Rebecca. Thank you. We do try. We're not perfect. Well, Bert's not perfect.
Oh,
Just kidding. If anyone's perfect, it's him.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
Welcome to the Liars Showcase with your host, Dana.
All right.
Rita,
This is a cute piece. Looks like it was cut for a fat quarter size. Little teal and kind of dark pink with a little bleeding heart flower. And this one is 21 by 19. Fat quarter size, little, see the little bleeding heart flower leaf. I had a bleeding heart flower that would come up every year, and last year it did not come up. I almost cried.
Philly,
I don't
SCH
even
takes
know
that.
how you get those to grow. My grandma always had them and I loved them. And I was so excited. There was one in my yard, and then last year it did not come up. So sad.
How
Thank
late will we
you.
be on today, Ruthie? Oh, long time, at
Let's
least another
see.
2 minutes.
Well, let's see.
Thank you, Philly.
Here's the shelf. This is the feed sack. So as long as people are buying, I'll keep running. So it depends on you guys. If your
We'll
money
be on.
runs out, then we have to stop. If people are still buying and coming in, we'll keep going until it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. All
Thanks,
right.
Ruthie.
This one I think is an intact piece. Oh, actually, it's not. So just a cute stripe. I was thinking it was intact, but it's not. Taken apart feed sack. blue stripe. Someone would have used this for a man's shirt or pajamas or something. All right, it is a big feed sack. It's about 45 long, 36 wide,
Yeah, we'll be going for a while,
blue,
probably.
cream, or off-white feed sack. So if someone wants that big piece, it is running now. And I don't see any, maybe a little bit of yellowing in the center here, but
Oh, lots of shade.
pretty good. I don't see any holes
Yeah,
or
ours is
anything.
on the north side of our house too.
Yeah,
We had an especially dry year last year.
yeah.
And
I think
maybe
it probably
total.
just didn't get enough water in the winter or something. Maybe we had a really mild winter and didn't get a lot of snow. Thank you, Amy, is putting that.
Things.
All right, let's run another buyer giveaway. So that's running. Everyone that made a purchase, get in. And here's some little, they're little feed sack scrappy pieces that you can snag. This
You
one's got
ever
the most
you ever
fabric.
get solid colors in feed sack?
I do have a few pieces um, of solids, but I would say that she didn't probably collect as much of that because they're not, prints aren't as interesting. But I do have a couple pieces somewhere. Let's see. Well, and I mean, I have some things in here like this that maybe y'all would like this. I don't know. You tell me while that giveaway's running if you think you'd like this bag with the label on it. What do you think?
Yeah, so if you've never seen a feed sack with a label on it, there it is.
There's one right there. So this was 50 pounds of Robin Hood enriched flour, and you would soak this to get the label off. And look how it says redeem valuable coupon inside. And it's got the original label. This is an intact. I don't think this has ever been washed because otherwise the label would not be intact on there, right? So we'll run that next. All right, is everyone in this giveaway? Let's draw a winner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to
Pick and
chicken
chips.
chicks. Congrats. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're all scrappy. Some of them have bigger pieces, some are multiple little pieces of the same fabric. So you just get to pick one of these. So number 3, the little pink blue. That is so cute. That's coming to you.
Congrats, pick and chicks.
All right. You guys up for this sack with the label? This is so cool. Yeah, I probably should keep this, but I'm not going to. All right, 20, it's about 29 and a half long. Width of the bag is um 32 with the seams intact. Well, actually it's fold on this side, seamed on the one side. All right, with the label. That is really, really cool. I don't know the age of this one, but that's pretty cool.
Well, if Robin Hood made it, it's really old.
Here we go.
We're pre-Victorian England.
$6 start. I'm just kind of scared to run this because I love it. All right, it's running. It's running. Look at those red roses and then the kind of blue lilac bunches. That's so cool. Thank you for your bids. Aw,
Stitchy
Stitchy girl.
girl.
Congrats. That is so cool, isn't it?
Congrats, Stitchy girl.
Very cool. That's coming to you.
Pick a Stitchy girl.
What a fun get. All right. Just for fun, let's do something that is a repro. So not a vintage. This is, well, it may be out of print. It is out of print. It's Judy Rothermel. 1930s Marcus Fabrics, Judy Rothermel, 42 5-inch square. So these are little repro prints in a 5-inch charm pack. This is such a good charm pack if you love these. So it's a nice little charm pack just for fun. Let's run that. I'm going to do an $8 start. Out of print Judy Rothermel Marcus Brothers 1930s 5-inch squares. These are collectible too. Not as collectible as an original Feedsack, but pretty collectible. And that is going to
Stephanie Bro.
Stephanie. Good get. This is so cute.
Thanks, Steph.
All right. And then I do have three, and I have one that's sort of open so we can look at it. I'll sell it last. This little Ben Artex 5x5 42-piece charm pack. Also, it's called Sunny Days, and it has all these cute little florals and coordinating plaids and dots in here. And here's the one that's a little bit open so I
Oh, we
can
need to
kind
put
of
the quilt. Awesome.
show you. All right, and I'll sell that one last. This one is sealed, but the corner is a little bit bunched up. All right, so here we go. If you want one of these little Ben Artex Sunny Days charm packs. And again, here's all the cute little prints that are in there.
Lonely night.
Cute, cute charm
Where would I
packs.
be without my woman? Lonely day, lonely day,
So
lonely
42 5-inch by Ben Artex.
where would I be
And
without
that one
my
is going
woman?
to
Stephanie
Stephanie.
Bro.
All
Thanks,
right.
Steph.
Do you guys want the other two? Because I didn't get tons of bids on those of these. Because we can move back to some more feed sacks. You guys don't want these. Let me know if I get a yes. Do I have a yes? Okay. Here we go. We'll run one more. Sunny Days by Ben Artex. Cute little kind of repro print collection. Florals, plaids, dots. Very cute. And
Peter
PETA.
Chip
Chip is
takes
taking that
that.
one. All right. I'll hang on
Thank you,
to the
Peter.
other one. All right, let's get back to Feedsack. All right, this one is a full Feedsack taken apart. This beautiful green with the daisies with dark teal and red centers. And this one is huge. It's about 45, 46 long and 30, let's see, 36 wide. I see the stitch pull on the side there. I see a little mark right there. A little bit of yellowing in this bottom corner on the like where it was probably folded at one point. Um, yeah. Otherwise looks pretty good. Pretty good. There's the rounded stitching right there where it was pulled. All right, let's run this one. Large feed sack. Daisies, so cute. What a pretty green that is, like an apple green with the daisies. Thank you for your bids. And Capra needed that one. That is a cute one. Green is my favorite color. If you put pink on it, I can't resist it. So that one's cute.
Thanks, Copperbella.
All right, here's some smaller pieces. This one is a cut piece that was made to be a fat quarter. I see the stitching on there, finished edge here. That one is cute. It measures 22 by 18 and a half. Smaller piece. That's running. Jerry, so sassy in the house. How are you? Dear friend, this fat quarter size piece is running. Beautiful orange red flowers on that blue daisy background. And that is going
And
to
Norton.
Norton. Congrats.
Thanks, M. Norton.
All right, let's see how big this piece is with the blue flowers and blueberries. I think those are little, yeah, those are blueberries. Okay, so let's see, it's
Hey,
folded
Naylor.
wrong. All right, finish sides together. This one's a smaller bag. It was a 30, about 30 wide
Sword
and
Lorelei collection. Okay.
about 31 long. I don't see any
Jerry's
stains.
been organizing her fabric. They're all union now.
See the stitch pull marks on here. That is a cute bag with the blueberries. All right, here we go. I'm going to run it at the smaller size. It looks like it was the whole bag though, because it was just a smaller feed sack. Blueberries and blue flowers. Really cute piece.
M. Norton grabs
And
that.
Morton, thank you. Yeah, lovely Pinto is here. Just she has her probably has her fingers taped with duct tape um
Thank you, M. Norton.
across the phone, right? Okay. Trying not to buy. That's what I've been doing lately. Trying not to buy anything. All right, I'm just kind of going back and forth. This is a fat quarter size piece, 21 by 18. It does have two holes right there. See those? So decent finger size holes in there. That is such a cute print. A little bit of yellowing in the center too. $3 start on that fat quarter size piece. Look at that. It's so pretty. And that awesome piece is going to Philly.
Philly,
Thank you, Philly.
SCH. Oh, summer tuition for two kids at Baylor and
Yeah. Yeah. And we're paying
Texas or
for
something.
mission and trying to sell our house and can't spend money because
Thanks,
when
Philly.
you have your house on the market and you're going to try and buy another house, you can't buy stuff. You have to save every penny until you get moved. So, all right, this is so pretty. Kind of the gray, it has gray roses and then two different colors of like red, pink. And this piece is 20 by 18. This is the finished edge along that one side. So fat quarter size, very dainty, beautiful, kind of mandala floral. That was pretty. I would make a hanky out of this. Wouldn't that make the most beautiful hanky to carry?
Philly.
I think that's pretty. But quilt with it too. And Philly's getting that. Yes, it's not folding the right way I wanted it to. All right. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Philly.
All right, here is a large. Oh, this is so beautiful. This one has a big tear in it right there. This is old. You can tell this is old. All right. This one is a taken apart bag. Here's your finished edges. It is about 45, 46-ish long, 38 wide. And where did that big tear go? And there's some yellowing, a little bit of yellowing right here in a spot. The tear must be on the other side. Let's see. A little bit of yellowing right there. And here's that tear. Let me get my hand in there so you can see. It's like a square tear. See that? Okay. Oh, this is so pretty. This one is old, old, old. All right, here we go. Large feed sack, old as the hills. It's running. That is gorgeous. Thank you for your bids. Such a pretty piece. And that one is going to Norton. Thank you. Oh, that is so pretty.
Thanks, Em Norton.
Good get. Good get. All right, I'm going to run these two pieces together because this one's just a cute plaid. And I think these are both about fat quarter size. All right, this one is 21 by 18, cute teal and purple plaid. And then you've got this little purple floral tulips. And yeah, this one is 20 and a half. Yeah, by 18. Two fat quarter size pieces. Purples running together. These both look really good. I don't see any stains. They both have one finished edge on the long side. Thank you for your bids. Those are going to
Caprabella.
Capra. Thank you. Nice little set there coming your way.
Molto bella.
All right. Buyer giveaway running. So everyone that made a purchase, get in. Here's what I have left. That one. That one. These are just nice little scrap or scrap bundles of vintage feed sack. This is the biggest piece. It's like a long strip, probably
Hey, welcome
the
in.
side of a bag or something. So everyone get in that has made a purchase and get one of those.
Can you see Flea Market by Lori Holt?
Sure. Which particular print? Because this is the kitchen print that goes with flea market. This is the second. I have to move something. This is the cheater
The
print.
kitchen print, she said.
You want the kitchen print? Okay. That is it. Very cute retro look. And I have it in there by the half yard. So while everyone's getting in there, bit in their entries for that buyer giveaway, if you'd like a half yard of this, it is running new off the bolt. Super cute. Half yard going to, I can run another one. Don't go too nuts. All right, Kathy is
Kathy
getting her
Foss.
yard. Here is another one running. Another half yard. Lori Holt Kitchen from Flea Market. Riley Blake.
Ron
A
Riss.
Ron, thank you. Bert. All right.
Thank you. First
Looks like we
person.
need to run one more. Running one more half yard of the
And
kitchen.
then after that, run a yard if you can.
All right, I'll look at it and see what I have. If you get two halves, it will be a connected yard. So,
Well, they were requesting a yard of.
all right, was someone else? Okay,
Yeah,
that didn't already get some.
yeah.
All right,
Hey, Ron.
let me just count. How many did we sell?
We've sold 3 half
Three
yards.
half yards. All right, yes, I can sell a yard. So I'm going to run it under a different listing for $12 start.
And then I think that we have requests for at least one more half
Oh, wait,
yard.
she said thank you, just wanted a yard. Is that a different person?
Yeah, it's M. Norton that wants a yard.
Oh, okay. So here's a yard of it running. Okay. And then I better stop there because I'm getting down to the nitty gritty on
M.
this one.
Norton.
All right. Thank you. All right. And did we get a winner on this? It's still going. So let's draw it. All right. This giveaway where you pick one, two, three, or four.
Thank you,
And
ladies,
that
for the
is
bid.
drawing. Thank you for your purchases, everybody.
The parcel
The
home.
parcel home is gets to pick one, two, three, or four on that giveaway. Which would you like? Number four. One, two, three, four. You got it.
You got it, parcel home.
And congrats. Okay. Let me find a big feed sack. How about this pink one? That's a good one. All right, this one has been taken apart. It measures about 37 long. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Hold on. It's folded wrong. That didn't seem right. All right, with finished edges together, it's about 44 long, and the width of fabric is 36. A little bit of yellowing on the edges. A little bit of yellowing right here. It must have been folded. There's a stain right there. I don't see any holes on this one. So just a little bit of yellowing in like folded areas and the edges. Okay. Let's cut a little bit. I mean, the edges are not matching up very good till I go like this. So the top edge is a little bit offset as well as the bottom. See that? All right. Just so you know. All right. That's going to run as a large feed sack. Here we go. That's running beautiful pink with blue flowers. That pink is that fun retro kind of Pepto Bismol pink. It's so pretty. Thank you for your bids. That one is going to Kathy Foss. Thank you, Kathy. All right, let me get that put over here. Let's see, Bert stepped out. Give me a second to find. your bin. There it is. All right. Do you guys want another one that is an intact feed sack with the label on it? This
Oh,
one's
look at this one.
huge. This is huge. It was 100-pound bag of some kind of special feed. I don't know what kind of feed. Let's see, 100-pound
Special.
net. Peoria, the gateway to, what does that say? Profits, the gateway to profits. Peoria, Illinois. 100 pounds of some kind of feed. And it's this fun little plaid. All right, this bag is about 38 long and 45 wide. So this is a huge amount of fabric, but honestly, the bag is stinking cool, right? With the label. So this one is one that honestly, the way this feels, I would say this is a bag that never got used. Like it came from the mill, they didn't ever use it.
Maybe.
Because otherwise, how would you keep it in such nice shape?
Is that Oreo or black?
It is
Purple or black?
it's purple.
Neat.
Yeah, it's definitely a purple. So you've got purple, kind of a lime green, a darker green, and then that kind of rosy pink blush color in the plaid. All right, so let's run this one. Another one I'm scared to run. All right, we okay? Here we go. That's right. So an intact full feed sack with the label.
That's right. If you live in Peoria, you're required to
And
bear.
here's your top edge where they took the thing out of the top, but then you've got your stitching on the side intact. And that one is going to
Amy
Amy. Congrats. That's pretty cool.
Congrats, Amy.
That's coming to you. All right, let's do another little set of squares. So, I mean, hello, look at these little birds and flowers. So these squares there's 13 of them. These I pre-counted. These are 4.5 inches square. And we have 13 pieces. So I'm going to say this kind of runs red greens, maybe. I don't know. Let's put it out and see. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we've got teal in there too. Blues. 5, 6. Oh my gosh, I love that one. 6, 7, 8. That's cool. Look, it has a band in the middle. 7, 8, 9. We're at 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. All right, so 13,
Wow, you
and a
just built a
half
quilt square there.
inch. I did, huh? Squares. And
Do
that
you have any more of that Lori Holt line of
I
fabric?
do. I can show you some. I actually have a bundle, but I might have oversold the kitchen fabric, so I might not be able to do the bundle. So 13 4.5 inch squares,
That's going to
vintage
PETA.
feedback going to PETA. This is a cute bundle. Look at all those fun little pieces. I have to put the little bird on top because it's such a cute piece. I love that one too. All right, that's coming to you.
Congrats, Peta. Thank you.
All right. What I have from that line is the cheater print. This is Flea Market, Lori Holt. I have a couple of these panels. These are a project panel from that line, Flea Market. It's a, can't remember if this is a 1 yard. Yeah, this is a 1 yard panel, and you get four of the big blocks, and then these cute little coaster blocks, or whatever that you would not use them for, little blocks, little cheater blocks. So I have that. And then I do also have this print that is called Bookkeeping, that has the really fun little like receipts and tags and price tags and fun little things that it's kind of in a taupe on cream. So those are the other prints that I have from that line. So you want some of the cheater? Okay. All right, the flea market cheater. I have it in here as half yards. Do you want a full yard of that?
How much do you want?
Half yard or full yard?
1 yard.
All right, we'll run a 1 yard piece of the cheater, $12 start. That's running. So that's this print. Off the bolt, Lori Holt, flea market. Going through
Norton.
Congrats. So I'll just put that down here.
Oh, is that all you're running?
Yeah. For now.
Okay.
All right, let's do this piece. It's just a cute little diagonal check
Oh,
gingham.
Michelle would like a yard too.
Oh, about same one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me get my, just hand me back the bolt.
Mm.
All right.
Lonely days, lonely nights. Where would I be without my woman?
All right, that is running for another full yard of the Lori Holt Flea Market cheater. It has little tea kettles on the selvage. It's cute. And
Michelle,
Michelle is
take
getting
that.
that.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Michelle.
Michelle. All right, so this one is a full feed sack taken apart. It does have a like a bleach stain right there. See that bleach stain? Pretty obvious, stands out. All right, and let's see where it's at on the fabric, 'cause it's actually folded wrong. So if you fold this correctly with the finished edges together, it is about 46 long and 36 wide. Yeah, 36 wide. And then that bleached out spot is about 10 inches down from either the top or the bottom of the bag. See that? All right. Maybe a
Probably
little
where
bit of fading on the fold.
the label was.
Maybe. All right, so let's run that one. Large feed sack diagonal gingham plaid. And it has a little bit of fading on, I would say just a tiny bit of fading on the fold there, and then that bleached out spot. Cute gingham diagonal check feed sack. And Ruth's
Ruthie.
taking that. Thank you.
Thanks, Ruthie.
Coming to you.
Coming to you on a dusty road. Good loving.
All
I've
right.
got a truck
These are
load.
little curated bags that she must have bought off of someone. I didn't, I was just gonna weigh them. So it looks like maybe, I don't know, maybe they're little fat 16th or something pieces. Let's see. And they might all be different,
I'm
but
so
they're like little matchy sets that someone put together that she bought probably off of someone on that website. It looks like they are 9 by 9 squares. Okay, so little 9 by 9 squares. And then this bundle, you get one, two, three, four, five, 6 pieces. And she did them all cute. And now it's probably not going to fold up as nice, but I'm assuming the others are something different because they're different sizes. But I'm just going to weigh the bag. You get what you get. Those are 9 by 9 squares. 6 9 by 9 squares. This cute little bag of flour sack pieces weighs 1.7 ounces. That's running. That is a cute set. I mean, holy cow, look at that print. So you've got dots, lattice, roses, blue, and pink. Little 9 by 9 squares of feed sack. And that is
kicking
going
chicks.
picking chicks. All right, this one
Picking
is
chicks.
Christmassy. So look at that. And that's a definitely, these are bigger pieces than those others. This bag weighs 2.5 ounces. So bigger pieces. Those are maybe fat eighths. I don't know. Do you guys want me to measure? I don't want to measure. Here we go.
Pine cone.
It's a little Christmassy set. Pine cones, red dots, this little green pattern. And then this one is cool. It's like a little funky scribble line plaid feed sack bundle. 2.5 ounces going to that
Super
Sue.
person.
Congrats, that's coming to you.
I don't know what I was saying there.
All right, and then this, look at this set.
Thank you, boss.
These are probably this is folded about the
Welcome
same
to the
way as that
madness.
pink bag, so I'm guessing these are probably 9-inch squares. One, two, three, four, five, six. That's my guess. I'm sticking with it. Probably 9-inch squares of feed sack. And this one's going to weigh about that same thing, just under 2 ounces. So that's a cute set. Grays, pinks, blues. And that bag is going to
Michelle.
Michelle. Thank you.
Michelle. My
All
belle.
right, this one, I'm guessing same deal. One, two, three, four, five, six, probably 9-inch squares in browns. You've got browns, oranges, yellows, a little bit of blue, little matchy set. That's cute.
Thank you, Michelle.
All bagged cute. I don't want to take it out. Flour sack pieces, little browns. That one's going to Philly. All
Philly.
right, and then this last one, one, two, three, four, five. There's 5 pieces in here. Don't know if someone took one out or that's how it was. They look like they're probably the 9-inch squares as well. Two, three, four, five. Here we go. Pinks. Look at the bows. Cuteness. Those are all your prints. Feed sack, 9-inch squares, I'm guessing. Going
Peter
to
Chipmunk
PETA.
takes that
Thank you.
bad girl. Thanks, Peter.
All right, let's do this feed sack. This one is an intact bag. So here's your side seam. It is a bag intact. This is good. It measures about 37 long and all together about 42 wide with not including the side seam. Um,
Oh, that's cool.
let's see if I see any. I mean,
I
gosh, maybe a tiny bit of yellowing. There's a tiny little pull or hole right there. Um,
I think
there's
that's
some
been
yellowing here.
I think that's been copied.
What do you mean?
I think we've seen some regular fabric
Oh, you've
with that
seen
thing.
this in retro. It's possible. This is really cute. So definitely some yellowing on this side of the bag.
Oh,
See
yeah.
that right here? That was probably where it was folded up and stored forever in someone's stack.
Garage.
All right, so large feed sack, actual sack intact. Here we go. That one is so cute. It's the full sack.
Yeah, I've got a large feed sack too, and it's intact, unfortunately. Yeah, man,
And
Norton
MN
takes
is
that.
taking that. Thank you. Yeah, mine is bigger than it ought to be, that's for sure. That's coming to you.
Thank you, ma'am,
That's
Norton. Thank you, thank you.
all right, just for fun, just for fun. Would someone like this is modern, and this is, just a repro. This is from Little Red Hen by Dana Brooks of My Lazy Daisy for Henry Glass. Cute little repro print floral, red, white.
Oh, Costco size bag of ruffles. Ooh, I love that. I love potato chips. Oh, don't get me started.
And this is a 2-yard
Uh,
piece.
Potato
So
chips.
2 yards of this darling repro fabric. We're going to do a $12 start, 2 yards Henry Glass. This is so cute. So the Little Red Hen by Dana Brooks of My Lazy Daisy for Henry Glass. So a little out of print, 2 yards. Darling repro print.
Hussy
Going
and
to
Heifer
Hussy and
Handmade.
Heifer. Thank you so much.
First purchase.
Thank you
Welcome
for
to
your
the
first
club.
purchase. Cute 2 yards of repro fabric coming to you.
Thanks, Hussy.
Darling piece. Okay, I kind of don't want to sell this because I love it. Little chicks and little flowers. This is a Riley Blake, and it is also a Lori Holt. So this one is Bee Backings and Borders by Lori Holt from 2017. And it's a coral pink color. And this is a wide back. So let me see what wide it is. If it's a 90 or 108. Let's see. It is 108. So this is a 108. And I have a yard and a third. So it's a yard and a third of this. This is so stinking cute. Let me show you the color correction on that. Okay, 108 yard and a third. I'm doing a $20 start. If you don't want to pay $20 for it, I'll keep it. 108 is so cute. Yard and a third. Little chicks with the little flowers. It is so cute.
And
And
Norton
M
takes
and
that.
Norton is taking it. Congrats. Good get. Isn't that the sweetest piece? Coming to ya.
Coming to you on a dusty road. Good loving, I got a truckload.
All right, let's do another buyer giveaway. I'm trying to remember to do these. All right, buyer giveaway. That Feedsack piece, that Feedsack piece, scrappies, and I think there's more than one piece in that, and this Feedsack scrappies, or in case someone wins that doesn't love Feedsack, fat quarter 1 or fat quarter 2. All right. Options are always nice, right? All right, everyone get in that made a purchase. You can either pick Feedsack scrappies or a fat quarter. And I picked some that are like cute little, tiny floral repro look prints. All right, in teal, because I mean, teal's good, right? All right, everyone get in, and we'll draw in 5, 4, 3. All buyers in 2, 1. Going
Bum, bum,
to
bum. M. Norton.
Sam Norton. Congrats. All right. Do you want Feedsack 1, 2, 3 or fat quarter 1, 2?
Yes, I'll take them all, she said.
MN.
Can you show them closer, the
Yes.
feedback
All
one?
right. So this is a little piece of the red with little flowers. This is some scrappy little pieces of this one. And then this is a bunch of scrappy pieces of this one. It's kind of that funny pink, dark maroony pink color. That's probably the biggest bundle, but that's pretty scrappy. So number 3, this amount, this one, right? Just give me a yes if that's the right one. All right, you got it. I know who's gonna want a fat quarter if you love Feedsack, right? There's always another day for a fat quarter, but there's not always another day for a piece of Feedsack. All right,
There got
loved
to be a morning
the
after.
blueberries. How about some more blueberries? Look at this one. It definitely has some yellowing, just coloration on it. It is the whole feed sack, I think. Um, yeah, it's the whole feed sack. You can see the stitching taken out along there. Discoloration in the center, a little bit on that edge. The rest of it looks pretty good. Okay, let's measure this one. It is about 37 by 44 with blueberries.
Welcome in,
Large
everybody.
feed sack, stitching taken out with blueberries, yellowing in the center, couple little marks in places. It's just a fun feed sack. Here's your little rounded corner stitching taken out. And that one is
Michelle
going
takes that.
to Michelle. That is yours.
Congrats, Michelle. Thank you.
Is there a question in chat?
Not that I know of.
Will you look?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Bob.
You don't have to say it that way. All right,
question
this is
is,
another large sack.
do you have any more striped feed bags?
Stripes. Let me see.
Oh, and here's a question. Why is your husband so awesome?
So something like that fit the bill. I don't have any that are just plain stripes like that one blue one, but I do have that piece. All right, let's run this one and then I'll run that one. All right, this one is with the finished sides folded together about 45 by 36 wide. I do see a slight, very slight yellowing right there, maybe a little bit in the center. I don't see any holes. Other side
Oh, she's hoping for
looks
some
pretty
ticking.
good. Oh, the ticking, yeah. I think that one piece I had that was the blue stripe is about the only thing I had that was that close to ticking. Um, of feed sack. I have some polka dot ones that are just little dotted ones that are cute. But yeah, I don't see any. They're just stripes. All right, so let's sell this one. Pretty red floral.
Island girls in the house.
Girl. All right, feed sack, red, pink, and blue flowers. Full long piece. Cuteness has a little bit of yellowing in a couple of spots.
Pita chip.
PETA is taking that one. All right, since I pulled this one out,
Thanks,
let's
Pita.
run it. In case someone wants this cute little plaid. I don't know if I would call it a plaid, a check with little red and yellow squares in the intersections. This one is, I mean, I've been folding finished sides together to measure, but with the unfinished sides, it's
Yeah, they
37
are cute.
by 37 by 48 large feed sack. It has a hole right here and some yellowing around that hole. See that hole? All right. So here's your finished edges on the top and the bottom because I have it folded the way the sack probably actually would have been, right? All right, that's cute. Large feed sack with a hole. That's running. Two colors of blue, and then you got the little red and yellow squares on the intersections. Holy
Amy
cow,
told.
Amy, that was a good deal. I do have
Good deal, Ames.
in repro. Do I have anything that's looking? Let me just look in this stack. I have a whole stack of cute stuff here. Let me see what I have in here. These are all modern stuff. So I have that. These are small pieces though. So if you need big pieces, I probably don't have. But I have these little gingham pieces. I think these are all um, quarter yards. Let's see, 11-inch on that one. And I think these are all Riley Blake. 10-inch on that one. Yeah, these are all B. Gingham, Lori Holt, quarter yard or a little bit bigger than a quarter yard. Does anyone want this set of three? A green, a dark teal, and a light robin's egg blue. that are all like 10, 11
Yeah,
inches.
run those.
All right, so set of three Lori Holt bee ginghams. So you're getting about 30 inches of fabric. We'll do a $5 start. That's running. So you get the diagonal green, this little gingham in the kind of a dark teal blue, and then this little light robin's egg blue gingham. Riley Blake, Lori Holt, the
And
bee.
Norton takes those.
Those are coming to you.
Congrats.
Any more vintage floral that isn't feed sack? Yes. I have this repro piece. It's not vintage though. This is a repro. Oh, you mean like vintage, but not feed sack. I have a couple of little pieces that were suspect. Not sure if they're feed sack or not, but they're little scrappy pieces. So there's that one. This one, I can just do a little scrap bundle. This one. This piece, this one, I don't know if it's feed sack or not. Okay, that one. That one. This one's just a little strip. That is so cute. All right, so we've got one, two, three, four, five different pieces. I mean,
Yeah, we'll run them.
some of them are about a fat
Eight
eighth.
hundred dollars.
Some of them are about a fat eighth, and then some are just scrappy little pieces. All cute vintage florals. Here we go. $3 start. You get them all. Lots of cute pieces there. Thank you for your bids.
Peter
And
Chick, grab
PETA
that.
is grabbing that bundle. We'll do another one with what I have left up here. That's a fun little scrappy bundle, huh?
Thank you, Peter.
All right. And I've got one, that's a little piece. Two, three, four, five, six. There's two little pieces of that. We'll count it as one. Seven. There's a little bit of scraps of that. Eight, nine, and then a decent sized chunk of that. Okay. So all of that. These are just vintage cottons, from what I can tell. I don't think these are feed sack because they have that more, the more smooth. I
Yeah,
mean, although some feed sacks
those
have
are
that,
vintage.
but yeah, those that you just got were vintage, or that just ran, and these are all vintage florals. So all little vintage pieces, scrappy pieces of vintage. Okay, so you get that whole pile. Here we go. And it's just, you can see my hands on here. These are all, some of them smaller than hand size, some bigger. Just little pieces. You get all of them. Just fun. That one's not really a floral. There's little scraps of that. That.
Chicken Chicks takes that.
Thank you. Coming to you. All right, and then there's some of this. It was a big bundle of all of it, and it's just this is really cute. Look at that little kind of like tulip sprig row on bright yellow and with the red. And there's just a bunch of strips of this. See that big old chunk? Let's weigh it. It'll give you an idea about how much is there. It weighs 2.5 ounces. So that's about a half yard by weight of fabric. Okay. So if someone wants that bundle of that cute vintage little tiny tulip row, red, black on bright yellow strips. That is going to
Stephanie
be
Bro takes
Thank
that.
you.
Thanks, Steph.
All right, and then let me see if I have any more. Most of what I have left is actual feed sack. Although, here's a little bag that has some pieces. Let's see what these are. Yeah, I would say these are probably these are the smoother finish. So I'd say these are just little, retro print, vintage print scraps. Yeah, because these don't have that rougher feed sack feel. They're smoother. They made the most beautiful cottons back then. I mean, they just feel amazing. All right, so you get that little stack of scraps. It weighs like an ounce. So, probably about a quarter yard worth of scraps. Here we go. So if someone wants that little bundle, most of them are about a hand size. Some are a little bit smaller. That's so cute. I want that one too. And those are going
Farmer's
to
daughter.
Farmer's Daughter. The little bag of scraps coming to you.
We are farmer's daughter. Dun 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 dun.
Anything else? Look at that. Oh, look
Thank you,
what I
farmer's daughter.
found. Here's some more of those little bags that have, these are feed sack though. But they're the little bags that have like the 9-inch squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. You guys want this? Let me see. This weighs 1.7 ounces. It is feed sack. So we'll just run it as a little light bundle. So it's probably 6 9-inch squares. Those are adorable. Greens and pinks and yellows. Look at the little bows. Those are cute. Thank you for your bids. And those are
Picking
the
chicks.
picking chicks. Here's another one. This
Thank you,
is
chicks.
like, this one weighs more. This is 2.7 ounces. Oh my goodness. Look at that little wheelbarrow and the ribbons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces that look like they're about 9-inch squares. Here we go. 2.7 ounces. That one is so cute. You got some polka dots, some other little florals. That is a cute set. And that's going to
Farmer's
be
daughter.
Farmer's Daughter.
Thank you,
You-
farmers.
Oh, this is a fun bag. I'm just gonna weigh it. These are tiny little squares. Like, let's see what size. Like 1.5 inches. It's a whole bag, and some of oh, there's a piece in like a little quilt block in here. That little quilt block with tiny little squares. Here's another little quilt block in here. This is just a fun little goodie bag with some little quilt blocks and loose. So those are all blocks, it looks like. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Yeah. So this little stack are little blocks. Looks like there's maybe 20 or more. And these are little 2 1/4, roughly 2 1/4 inch, 4 square blocks. And then, oh, there's one right there. That's what. And then there's
Postage
these
stamp
two.
quilt.
Yeah. And then look at all these little squares in there.
Yeah, no kidding.
And some of this is feed sack, probably, and some is just, retro fabric or vintage fabric. So this little bag weighs 1.7 ounces. That's running. So you get everything in there. It's a fun little goodie bag of little squares and blocks. Some feed sack, some just regular cotton vintage. And,
And Norton takes that.
Norton's taking that. Thank you.
Thanks, M. Norton.
All right, here's another set of feed sack blocks. There's, I think 13, but I'm going to count to make sure we have one. Oh, and this one, the size on these is 5. These are 5-inch squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My gosh, look at that print. That was so cool. 7. Sorry, pause for gasping. 8. Sunbonnet Sue's. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. All right, feed sack squares, 5 inches. And I can get my listing up here. Here we go. That's running. 13-piece, 5-inch squares. Put my camera on there better. There we go.
PETA takes that.
Thank you, PETA. That little collection is coming to you. My favorite piece is going on top, although that one is pretty darn good too. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. That one's just so unusual. I like it. All right. Here is another set of squares. I think these are probably 5-inch too. They look the same size. Yeah, 5-inch. Some
Thanks,
of them,
PETA.
actually, that one's coming in at 5 1/4. So they might be 5 1/4, but anyway, 5 1/4. There's a solid in here, pink. This looks like pinks and blues and purples. So we've got 6 so far. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 little rosebuds. 13 5 to 5 1/4 inch feed sack squares. These are all super sweet. And you've got one solid pink in there. That one is so cool. And look at it with that.
Old Bliss and
Oh, Bliss is
Mercantile.
taking that. How was your MRI today? Hope it went well.
Thanks, Old Bliss. Might
Thank
be
you.
there
Thank
right
you.
now.
Can you imagine being inside the MRI and you're
Tube.
on whatnot?
Please put your phone away,
Please put
sir.
your phone away, sir.
But wait, I'm modding.
All right, here's a large feed sack. I love this. It's green. And this one measures, so it's folded with the finished edges at the ends. I'm tired of refolding. Okay, so this one is with the
Thanks,
finished
Ames.
edges folded at the ends, 37
You're dopey.
by 42.
She's a little loopy right
All
now.
right. And I don't see any issues on this one. It's gorgeous. There's your little bit of stitch holes from stitching being taken out. That is a gorgeous piece. Let me turn it over. Yeah, I don't see any issues on this one. No holes, no stains. I can see it's beautiful. All right, who wants this large feed sack? Here we go. That's running. So, and that is folded in half size. So, very pretty green. Little flower medallions, and then that kind of neat tile pattern in
PETA
the
takes that.
background. PETA is taking that one.
Good get, PETA.
That's so pretty. Thank you.
Thank you, PETA.
All right. Um, you guys want some more? You guys want these little repro prints that I have? This one is Andover, Kathy Hall, and there's a larger piece that is 25-inch width of fabric. So repro print Andover, Kathy Hall, little cherries on teal, and that's 25-inch. And then you're going to get two extra width of fabric strips that are about 7 inches wide. We'll do a $5 start, and then I have a piece of the same one in a different colorway that will open this in this kind of mustard yellow. Yes, we're in Utah. That is correct. You just got your whatnot spend warning. Yeah.
Thank you,
Well,
Sue.
thanks for following. Are you in Utah? That is coming to you, this cute little repro print. 25
Oh, she's
inch.
in Orem.
Oh, you're in Orem. Awesome. So we do provide local pickup for anyone that wants to drive. We're in Springville. So if you turn that on in your, if you want to buy anything, turn it on in your,
Live in St. George.
turn it on in your wallet, and then you don't have to pay shipping. All right, this piece of it in the yellow colorway is a full yard plus 11 inches. So 1 yard, 11 inches. That is so cute in the yellow. So repro print Andover Kathy Hall from 2018. We're gonna do a $6 start. You get the whole yard and 11 inches. All right, look how cute this is in that kind of mustardy deep yellow. And Philly is
Philly
taking that.
grabs that bad
Thank you.
boy.
Yeah, I put through a few modern repros in here and some other stuff so that everybody gets a chance to get something because not everyone can bid against everyone else for the feed sacks today. All right, this is a cute piece. It is called Adeline Waffle Flower Teal Vintage. So they called it vintage, but it's not. It's modern.
How do you turn on local pickup again?
So you go to your wallet, and then there should be an option in there to set it for local pickup. All right, this is Andover also. I'm thinking it must be another Kathy Hall. Yeah, Kathy Hall Andover repro, like mimic feed sack look print on nice quilting cotton. And this piece is 1.5 yards. That is cute. Very cute with the teal and then the little red center flowers. Okay. Someone wants this 1.5 yards, $8 start. You get the whole piece. That is running. 1.5 yards. Beautiful Andover cotton. Thank you for your bids. And that is going to
Stitchy girl.
Stitchy Girl. Thank you.
It could be Saint Itchy Girl.
Could be.
Yes, Saint Itchy, the patron saint of back scratches.
All right. That is coming to you. Cute 1.5 yards.
Thank you, Stitchy.
If anyone's really, really feeling rich today, I do have this fat quarter bundle, and I do have two of these layer cakes. This is from Moda, me and my sister designs called Flower Sack. So it's kind of a more vibrant, bright take on the repro prints, and it's super cute. So I have two of the layer cakes left, and then I have this amazing 30, I can't remember how many are in there, a ton. Let me find it. Flour sack. It is 35 fat quarters. Holy camole. So if someone wants this, I'll run it. And I think that's probably a very fair price for this. So these usually go for a lot of money. And it's like all the colorways of all the prints in a cute fat quarter bundle. 35 fat quarters.
No, a little
All right.
spendy for.
I know it is kind of right. And then this is the layer cake. If someone wants one of those, also kind of spendy. This is out of print, and you can't find this. Legit, can't find it anymore available. I have two of them, so if someone wants the layer cake, it's running. And I'll have them for when you come back and can't resist. All right. Just had to show them because they're so cute. All right, I have a couple of pieces up here that are, I think, just vintage. I don't think these are flour sack. It's just little cute vintage. This has little Dutch people and little windmills. And it is a little like 11-inch by 36, not even 36 wide. It's probably been washed. 35 and a half wide. Little piece with the Dutch people on it and little windmills. It's a tiny, cute little print. If someone wants this half yard, or not half yard, 11-inch. Let's run it. Vintage fabric. That is running. Isn't that cute? Little red with the little Dutch people in their wooden shoes and the windmills and the tulips. Super cute. Little vintage piece. Thank you for your bids. And M. Norton is taking that cute piece. This one has
Thank you,
tiny
M. Norton.
little chicks. And this one's a scrappy piece. So, I mean, there's about a fat eighth on there and then some tails. It's the cutest little plaid. And then it has little Tweety birds and then some little birds reading books. That is so darling. So, yeah, let's just measure the whole piece. It is about 21 by 21 square with all that taken out. So that's about the size of it. Okay. And let's run it. We'll do $1 start on that piece. It's so cute. Tiny little chicks, Tweety music notes, and reading books, or maybe it's music. Yeah, because they're singing. So music, it's cute. Thank you for your bids. And that piece is going to
Farmer's Daughter.
It's so cute. All right, this one is
Thank you,
actually
Farmers.
vintage flannel. Um, it's mint green. It does have a little bit of yellowing, and it has kittens. This is the cutest piece of flannel I think I've ever seen. Look at the little kittens on here and the little rosebuds, and they're sitting on like a little pink pillow, and then the flannel is mint green. And this piece is about 21 wide by 42, but then there's, chunks missing. See on the side there and some there. But oh my goodness, flannel vintage, it's so cute. Who wants this cute piece? We'll do a $2 start. Vintage flannel with kittens and roses. It is so cute. And it looks like I need to get the threads off of it because flannel collects all threads. And that is going to
Billy.
Thank you, Philly. Let me get the threads off this. All right.
Can't you see I'm trying to show love is right?
That's coming to you. All right. This is the cutest piece. Look at that little apple trees, the houses, the leaves, the flowers. It has kind of that cute. There's a word I'm looking for that's not coming to my brain. This is vintage fabric. It is
Sexy.
44 wide, and there is a full yard, a generous yard of it.
Fetching.
No, the little like oh, it has the word home in it or farm or no.
Homely looking.
I don't know. I can't think of it right now. So it's a dark royal blue with the cream color um art. Super cute.
Barbie core?
Folk art. Thank you, Steph.
Oh, Barbie core. That's close.
Folk art is the right word I was looking for. I'm starting this at $8 because I love it. If you don't want to pay $8, I'll keep it. 'Cause it's so dang cute. And see the size of these? These little trees are about, the little house is about inch and a half. The little trees are about 2 inches. It is so cute. So, who is getting that cuteness? M. Norton. Congrats. It was
And
next to that
or
flannel, so it's got all kinds of little fuzz balls on it. Let's see. Let me get the fuzz balls off. All right. That is coming to you. It's adorable. Love it because I love it.
love my monkey.
That's so cute. Okay. Bye bye, cute fabric. All right.
Do you want to touch my fabric? Love my fabric. Love it.
All right. This is modern. It's
And
just a
now we
really
dance.
cute
Yep.
diamond diagonal plaid check gingham. It's probably a Riley Blake if I had to guess, but let's look. I mean, come on. Yeah, it's a Riley Blake. And it is a B Basics Lori Holt, kind of a hot pink diagonal check. Very cute piece. And this is a yard and a quarter. So yard and a quarter. That's cute. And that's about a 1/4 inch line on the plaid. That's running. So wants that yard and a quarter. Lori Holt, pink gingham, diagonal check, yard and a quarter going to Steph.
Stephanie Bro Cha
Thank
Cha.
you. All right, let me run another giveaway.
Thanks, Steph.
This one is the everybody can get in giveaway. So if you joined us late, I have 4 pieces of this really cute. These are just little vintage cotton prints from probably 30s, 40s, and they're little pieces that are about 9 by 6 or something. And you get to pick a swatch of vintage fabric. They're kind of a funny little shape. I was trying to figure out. Maybe they were cut out the cutout left piece of something, or someone was doing quilt pieces that shape. I don't know. But they're cute. So everyone getting that giveaway. Pockets, maybe, yeah. Could be. They're sure cute. That one's a little bit bigger. That little orange blue. All right. So everyone get in and then we'll let that run while we run something else. I do have some other new fabrics up here. This one is Farmer's Daughter, Lori Holt, Riley Blake. And this is the little hens and chicks print in the coral pink colorway. And then it has little tiny daisies that have little blue centers. So tiny little pop of blue in there. So if anyone would like half yards of this, it's a tiny little print. So the little hens are only about, I had a ruler in here and my ruler is missing and it's driving me nuts. 'Cause I keep reaching for it and it's gone. And I'm sure it's my own fault. All right. So these, yeah, these are only like an inch, not even a full inch, the little hens on there. So it's a tiny little print. I need to get the circle like you've been using, lovely Pinto. All right, half yard of that is running. If anyone wants some of that cute hens and chicks, farmer's daughter, Lori Holt, half yard. Pretty little coral pink hens and chicks going to Farmer's Daughter.
Farmer's daughter.
Appropriate. And here's another half yard running.
We are
Farmer's
farmers.
in the coral pink. It is a little bit darker than it's coming across on the screen. That's the color right there. And M is, or M Norton is getting that. Use one of my, yeah, and I have 1 inch hole punches. Hello. So I just need to do that, huh? Like on this. Boom, have it there. All right. The question is, can I remember to do it? All right. Anyone else want a half yard of this while I have it out? Because I have a half yard for
So run one more.
M Norton
One or
and a
two
half
more.
yard for, who was the other person? Did you write them down?
M. Norton and Farmer's Daughter.
Farmer's Daughter. All right. So running one more half yard. Let me go down to 10 seconds. I forgot I had it on. 15. All right, so that's running half yard. I bumped it up to 15 when I was running those feed sacks with the labels because it was making me nervous. All right, and Diane is getting a half yard. All right, thanks everyone. We'll cut that. And then I do have this cute calico that is from the Lori Holt line that is called Prairie. I think it's called Prairie. Yeah, Prairie. And this is the cute Dream Blue Calico. Prairie Dress Dream Blue. So if you want a half yard of that one, it's a little bit bigger. Well, I mean, the flowers are tiny, but the leaves are a little bit bigger. And then it has a little pop of yellow and red. It's cute. And Old Bliss is going to take a half yard. Anyone else want some of this? And are there still people wanting feed sack in the show? Let me know. We can run a little bit more feed sack. Half yard of the prairie dress is going to M. Norton. Thank you. And then this is a
And the giveaway winner is Kylie.
Kylie gets to pick a swatch. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which would you like? They're all so good, it's hard to pick. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. And congrats. Number 1, you got it. That's coming to you.
Any more of the
Yeah, I can run that again. I just didn't get multiple bits, so I moved on, but we can definitely pull it back out.
Which one?
Is that, or are you
prairie
asking
blue?
if I have any more of that line? Because I think that's the only thing I have left from this line, except, oh, I do have an end of bolt piece of the gingham that goes with that. See how it matches that yellow in there? And this is just an end of bolt piece that I can run. Does anyone want this end of bolt? Sunflower yellow, prairie.
Oh, and a yard of the blue if you have it.
Okay. So let me hand you this bolt.
No, thank you.
And let's see how much is left on here. So end of bolt, it's actually a full yard. So it's a full yard, but it's end of bolt, so it's really wrinkly schminkly. And I don't have this listed because it was end of bolt. It is from that same line. Full yard. I'm going to do since it's end of bolt, I'll do an $8 start, but you're getting a whole yard. So that's a good deal. And it is the Prairie Lori Holt. So I call it sunflower gingham because it looks like the center of the sunflower colors. So it's that fun.
Diane Nessie.
Thank you, Diane. That's coming to you. And I did have the cheater print from this line, but it's sold out and it's not available anymore. So that's coming to you. And then
And
this one, can I run a yard? Let me look. 'Cause I sold 2 half yards. And yes, I can run a yard of this one. All right, here is a $12 yard of that one running. Cute prairie called the Dream Dress Prairie Calico, and that is going to Diane.
and let's
Thank
see.
you. And then I have to stop there because I only have a little bit left of this. So we'll have a little bit left, probably end a bolt after I cut piece for another day. All right, and then this one is from, it's just one of her bee plaids, and it's the Songbird colorway, and it's a diagonal little check plaid. If someone wants this Songbird, Lori Holt. And I have this one at $5 half yards.
Annie,
So if you
dreamboat,
want
Annie, little ship of
such a pretty color. So Lori Holt, half yard.
I'll take it
No
on that.
chance. Okay. And then I have, this is from Farmer's Daughter. It's from that same line that the little chicks are from. And um you get a half yard of it. And it's kind of a larger scale, like graphic design. Um oh, you know what? I don't have this one in here. I'm willing to run a half yard, but I have to pull my listing in. If someone wants it, let me know. Otherwise, I'll um, hang on to it when I have it listed. You do want some? Okay. So let me pull that listing in really quick. It is the little fun, like shop print. Thought it was in there, but it's not.
Oh, Amy's still here. She asked for Rick Rack for ribbon.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
can run
I can
ribbon.
run some. You bet, Amy, just for you.
Oh, it's showing out of stock. No wonder it's missing. All right, hang on. Let me get this pulled in here.
What color Rick Rack you want, Amy?
Show her the colors. They're right behind you in that bin. All right, so we can do 2 half yards. All right, so I've got this one. Here is a half yard of that running, and it's cream color with the red print. Yeah, and I'll show you the rickrack that I have.
Ugh. Oh, I just killed some.
And that is going to, oh, Bliss is taking a half yard of that. And let me just see what I have left on here.
Old Bliss
That
Mercantile.
almost out as well.
Thanks, Ames.
So, yeah, I can do another half yard. And then that's going to be all she wrote. So here's the last half yard of this running.
The last half.
All right, last half yard of that one.
Yes, it's the last dance. the last chance tonight.
And Kylie, thank you for your
Oh,
first
I
purchase.
need
We'll get that cut for you.
me beside me to guide me, to hold me,
All right, Rick
to
Rack.
hold
I
me.
have, and this is vintage. It's like the five. Let's see, they call
Skyly,
it. It's like a
congrats.
medium size. See the size on that? So it fits inside. It's a little bit wider than a 1/4 inch. So, or actually, let's see. Oh, actually, it fits. Is that a 1/2 inch? Yeah, it actually is a little bit bigger than a 1/2 inch when you put it on the cutting mat. So that's, I have got bright green. I have, let's see, hang on.
Did the pink oh did the pink hens sell out?
No, I can run more of that. 1/2 yards. Let me get it pinned here. All right, by the 1/2 yard, the little hens are
Yeah.
about an inch. All right, that's running. 1/2 yard is running. Farmer's daughter going to farmer's daughter. She already had some, right?
Yeah.
All right, running again.
You'll get a complete yard,
Yeah, you'll get a yard.
but we won't cut it unless you want us to.
Running again, 1/2 yard. And
Hi.
Kylie is getting that. Thank you.
Thank you,
All right,
ladies.
so Rick Rack. This is the tiny orange. So it's the little tiny size I have. And then
Yes.
I have on orange. Okay.
Yes.
How much do you want? How many yards? Oh, and these I just usually do the Rick Racks at $2 um a yard. So, or no, is that how I do these? $2 a yard?
5 yards.
5 yards? Okay. So I'll just do $8 and you'll get 5 yards. Okay. So let's see. All right. What do people use Rick Rack for? What don't they use Rick Rack for? It's
Uh,
an amazing trim.
you can tie up people bra
No, I mean, it's the cutest little trim on farmy type stuff.
badge suit. Took
Thank you,
that. Up
Badge.
that
So run it
again.
again for 5 yards again.
Sure.
All right, $8 start. You're getting 5 yards of the tiny orange rickrack.
Oh, you use it for trim. You use it for decorations. We have a lot of people that do junk journaling.
Kylie's gonna get 5 yards. Is that who originally wanted it?
No, so keep going.
Who wanted it?
It was requested by Pita Chip.
Oh, by PETA. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. One more 5 yard run.
Gentlemen really love it when you line their boxers with rickrack.
Yeah, you can. I mean, the thing that I've seen
Pita
lately that is
chips.
just so darling is it goes so like you put it in between quilt blocks on a retro style quilt, and it just adds this little pop of even more retro cuteness. So I've seen a lot on that. Or like on pillowcases or pillow covers. Poppy Cotton has a picture Let me see if I have it in here. Where's your phone? I'll
Right
show
here.
you. So I'm almost out of this whole line of fabrics, but they have a line of fabrics called Flower Market. And let me find this picture, I'll show you. So here's one of the poppy cottons I have, and I have this up here if someone wants some, but um look how cute. These are like pillowcases, and see how they're doing the little rickrack and lace in between the different fabrics, and then they crocheted the edge. Is that not stinking cute? Okay, why did my computer just die? Was it not plugged in all the way?
Mm,
Yeah, super cute, huh?
seems to be.
Oh, it just went. I guess I wasn't using the screen and it went on
It just went to sleep.
went to sleep. Okay, so the other colors of Rick Rack I have are this light purple, and this is the medium size. I don't have any other
Yes,
tinies.
please.
All right, how much do you want of the
Oh,
light purple?
one somebody wanted an orange rerun. Oh, I guess. Okay, run.
Oh,
What?
okay. How much do you want?
Who wanted it rerun? You've been doing 5 yards.
Well, I know, but do you want 5 yards still? 'Cause that's a lot. Do you still want 5 yards for $8?
Farmer's daughter wanted
Okay,
it.
so let's run that again. 5 yards, $8. Oh, 2 yards. Okay,
Oh, just
so we'll
two.
do 2 yards. I'll do $3. How's that? 2 yards. So that's for 2 yards of the mini orange. Farmer's daughter. Okay, so you've got it.
And then run
Okay,
it
and then
again.
someone else wants two.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 yards. That's right. So the weirdest thing happened though, when my screen went blank, I can no longer see the show in the middle of the screen on the computer.
Uh-oh.
And Diana's
See,
getting that. Thank you. All right, are we good with the orange now?
2 yards,
All
please.
right, 2 yards. Here we go. You guys are gonna keep me up all night cutting rickrack.
That's fine. Rick Rack's easy.
It is. And Co Dital
Protocol.
first purchase. Thank you,
Thank you,
Go. Thank you.
Protocol.
Thank you for being here. All right. Are we done with the orange? Should I even ask? Everyone wants orange rickrack today.
Now they're gonna want the lavender.
All right. So lavender. This is the medium size. Let me unpin it so you can see. So medium size. Who wants lavender and how much? So
3 yards for
3
Amy.
yards. So yeah, Steph, on that listing that I had pinned, you can just take a screenshot of that. But go to Poppy Cotton's blog and they have pictures of all kinds of projects. If you just go to Poppy Cotton's blog.
How much you gonna
All right,
charge for
3 yards of the purple. Let's do $5. There we go. 3 yards of the lavender rickrack.
Looks like he'll
That's
be
right.
running it a number of times.
Okay.
Amy told.
Amy's getting whoops, whoops, whoops. That wasn't good. Is everyone okay? Earthquake
I peed my pants.
with earthquake with the rickrack there. All right, running again. $5 for 3 yards because we had multiple bidders. And then we can take requests for other amounts of yardage if someone else wants some. Fortunately, bolts of rickrack are not fragile.
Stephanie, bro.
Steph takes that. Thank
Run
you.
again.
Running again? Okay.
Yeah, at least one more time.
All right, one more time. 3 yards, $5.
Yeah, we can run it
Lavender.
2 more times.
All right,
Pita chip,
pita. You said one more?
at least.
At least. Okay, here we go. That's running. This is for 3 yards of the lavender Rick Rack medium size. It fits inside or just outside of a 1/2 inch when you lay it on the
Farmer's daughter, run it
farmer's
again.
daughter. Okay. 3 yards again. There we go. End of show shenanigans running Rick Rack.
All right, I
And
think that's it.
J Sue. Sue. Sue.
Baju.
It's Sue. All right. Let me pin this.
Thank you,
All
ladies
right. And then I
and
have
gentlemen.
also pink, same size. So that medium size in pink.
Anybody for pink? How many yards, Diane? 3 yards. And
3 yards
I got a
first.
3 yard and a 5 yard.
All right.
So
3 yards
mostly three.
first, and then we'll do 5. So this is for 3 yards of the pink.
Farmer's daughter.
Farmer's daughter.
We are farmers.
All right.
Bum,
This
bum,
is
bum, bum,
for
bum,
a
bum.
5 yard piece. 5. Yeah, oh, whoops. Hang on. $8, 5 yards. Is it running? Yes. Okay. There we go. This is for 5 yards. Someone requested 5. Kylie.
Kylie.
All
Okay.
right. And then here
Back to
are
3 yards.
3 yards. Sue is getting that.
Basu.
All right. 3 yards again for $5. That's running.
Sweet Caroline. Welcome in. Welcome in, Frazzled and Boss Rojo.
And PETA
Pita
is getting
chip.
that. Was there one more for 5?
I'm
Or
not.
for 3, I mean?
I'm not sure.
All right. I think there was. So in case there was, this is for 3
Oh,
yards.
they have another request for 5. So run it for 5 after this.
Well, her Amy says just make my 5. Oh, okay.
Stephanie Bro.
Steph takes that. All right. So one more 5 yard one.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. This is for 5 yards. Bert's writing it all down. All
Amy
right.
takes that.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And then I do have turquoise. Medium size. Anyone want yardage of the turquoise? I know it's such a pretty color. How many yards do you want? 4. Okay, first request is at 4. That's running for 4 yards. Probably should have done 7, but that's okay. All right, farmer's daughter is getting 4 yards. Let's see. Let me just back up here. Okay, so I see 3, 3, 3, and 4 again. So here's another 4 yard one. So this is a 4 yard one again, and then I'll do 3 threes. I think I'm gonna go down to 7 seconds. Can you guys swipe in fast enough? All right,
Pita chip.
Kita's getting that. All right, this is a $5 start for 7 seconds for 3 yards.
Lawsuit.
Sue is in. $5 start, 3 yards, 7 seconds. Steph is in.
Stephanie Bro.
3 yards, 7 seconds. Good thing I have a bin down here. My elbow's resting because otherwise my arm would fall
Ricker
off.
Lopez, first purchase.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you, Ricker, for your purchase. First purchase. All right, looks like we need another
Right.
$5 3 yard turquoise medium rickrack. All right,
Amy.
Amy
Oh,
is in. All right, did everyone that wanted some of this get it? Do I need to run one more? Let me know. Everybody happy schmappy?
because I'm happy. Sing along if you got the Rick Rack that you want.
All right, looks like everybody's happy. Okay. All right, and then I do have somewhere I have dark purple, but I don't see it. Did we already do dark purple?
No, we did light purple.
Where's my dark purple?
Is this a different color here? Oh no. Is this what we just ran?
Yeah, that's what we just ran, the turquoise. My dark purple rickrack is missing.
Did we sell it all?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Oh,
It's gotten
what's
put
that's that? Oh
in a
no,
different
that's
bin. Huh, that's weird. Oh, it's right here. It probably went tumbling when I crashed the.
oh, I dropped that one.
Oh, you dropped it. Okay, so I have dark purple and the bright green. Those are the ones I have left. Anyone want either of those? The green or the purple?
Yes to dark purple.
Dark purple. Was that what you wanted to, Amy? Is the dark purple? All right.
And then we got requests for
What do you want?
green.
And then we've got green also.
4
Okay.
yards of dark purple and 3 of each for Steph.
Okay. So let's run
What are you starting with? Dark purple?
dark purple. This is for 3 yards.
Dark purple. Bum, bum, bum.
7 seconds. Dark
Bum,
purple,
bum,
medium
bum.
rickrack.
3 yards.
3 yards.
Bum, 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 bum.
Amy is getting
Amy.
that.
Oh.
There's another 3 yard, $5.
Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun,
don't have anything wider than this right now. How are you, Kristen? And Diane's getting that. Actually, I might, but they're probably in little packs that are packed away. All right, and then did someone want 4 yards of the dark purple?
I I believe so.
Okay, so $6. This is for 4 yards. 4 yards.
Oh yeah, hope we see
Oh,
you.
good. Yeah, just message me. I should be here most of the morning and early
Peter
afternoon.
chip.
Thank you.
Anybody else want purple?
All right, running one more of 3 yards, I think.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay, 3 yards. Dark purple rickrack. Steph is taking some. All right, anyone else not get dark purple that wanted it? All right, let's move to the green. All right, the bright green. Here is
Hand me the
3 yards of the bright green. I don't have any red. Not on these bowls. I might have red in small packets, but I don't have it out.
through one. What? How many yards is that?
3. All right, here's another 3 yard of the bright green. Medium size cotton rickrack. Off the bolt. And Ricky is getting some of that.
Riker Lopez.
4 yards, you bet. Here's a 4 yard of the green. This is for 4 yards. Joyce.
Joyce M.
Thank you, Joyce.
First purchase, Joyce M.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, everybody good on the green? Anyone didn't
Three
get it? We need a
yards.
3. Okay,
3 yarder.
here's a 3 yard. That's running.
Kodachrome to give us those nice
Thank you, Steph.
bright colors.
All right,
Give
everybody
us
good
the
on that?
shades of summers. Makes you feel all
You are
the
welcome.
world of a sunny.
You missed pink, light purple, dark purple, and turquoise.
I got a Nikon camera.
Those are the other colors I have.
Who's asking that?
Joyce
Oh,
is asking what she missed.
read.
I mean, like if you want me to run
You want to see them?
a bundle, I can run like a couple of yards of each color.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, fear of missing out. I know it's real. It's real. The light purple is like this, only a little bit wider because this one's more narrow. That's the lighter purple. The darker purple is just a deep, rich purple. The turquoise is true turquoise. Pink is true pink. Oh, and then I have a tiny orange. So, yeah, let me know. I can run like a bundle if you want a bundle of like 2 yards of each.
Or
It's okay if you don't want me to grab them.
pink. Old Bliss would like some pink.
Pink. Okay. How many of the pink do you want?
Two yards.
All right. 2 yards, $3 start. That's running. This for 2 yards of the pink. Thank you.
Old Bliss.
All right. Are we all good with Rick Rack? Anyone else need me to run any more Rick Rack?
Okay.
All right.
We're good. Oh, Farmer's Daughter will take some pink. How much do you want?
How much do you want?
You have 3 yards already.
Yeah, you have 3 yards already. Farmer's Daughter, we have you down for 3.
Did you want more? No. Okay.
Okay. All right. We're good then. Okay. Awesome blossom. All right. Anyone come late that wants me to run a couple more feed sacks? That was the show, and I do have lots left. A decent amount left.
Yes, please.
All right. So give me
Ricker,
a color.
Riker
Whoever said
Lopez.
yes, tell me a color that you're loving. And then we'll put a
Kylie,
couple
Farmer's
of
Daughter,
those. So blue,
Riker,
pink, green. I might have purple.
blue.
So blue.
Blue, pinks, creams, and neutrals.
All right. How about this one? Feed sack in blue. This one's oldie, goodie, and it's folded with finished edges together. It measures about 45 long by 36 wide. And let's see if I see any stains or holes on this piece. Honestly, this one looks really, really good. I'm not seeing any stains or holes on that one. All right, let me put the camera down. So this is a large feed stack. We're late in the show. I will keep running them if people are bidding. Large feed stack. So that's running. Beautiful blue, two-tone blue and white. And that one is going to Kylie.
Kylie.
All right.
Thank you, Kylie.
Yeah, that was a really good grab. Maybe I'll run one more. What was the other color request?
Some neutrals and tans and
Let's see if I have anything neutral tan. I don't think so. Um, Feedsack typically, I mean, I can run this. It's like just little polka dots. I have two different ones. I have one that's like a cream color with little green squares. They're actually not polka dots. Then I have one that's white with little blue square dots. How about those? I'll run those two. All right, this one is folded with the finish sizes on the bottom because that's, how it was, because then your stitching went along the edges there. So this one measures
anything with purple,
42.
any pink or blue or purple.
Yeah, 42 by 62, or not 62, sorry, 31. So 42 by 31 is what this one measures. And it's kind of a creamy color, off white with little yellow or little green squares. Let me do it. Doesn't help that I had it at 7 seconds.
Yeah, you missed it. You could, but we've got a couple more coming up here.
All right, so that one's running. Feed sack.
Hey, Vicky.
So it has the little stitch marks where the side stitching was pulled. Little creamy with little green squares. Feed sack. That is going to Philly. All right, you guys want me to run this one? White with the little blue squares.
Thank you,
They're like a
Philly.
navy blue. Here's your stitching. This piece has, let's see the original stitching around there. All right, this one is half the size of the feed sack. So there's the bottom stitching, and then they've cut this in half. So this one is going to be about 48 long by 18 wide. So it's half the feed sack. So I'll run it under the small. I guess that's actually still pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. That's running under. That's still pretty big now that I think about it. All right, so that's running
Hey,
18
D
by
Corbin,
3.
thanks for the raid.
Oh, who just raided?
D Corbin.
D Corbin. Thank you so much for the raid. And that one is going
To
to
Philly.
Philly. Let me pull up the raid and let me get a giveaway. I still have one left that we can pick from. So these are little vintage fabric swatches, and get in that giveaway. And this is for the raid by D Corbin. So these are little vintage 30s fabric swatches that you can pick one of. And D Corbin is let's see right here, and she has another show scheduled, vintage decor, on the 9th, the 12th, the 14th, the 16th, perfume, cologne, vintage decor, glass, vintage bags. So it looks like all things vintage. Thank you so much for the raid, a newer seller. And yeah, thank you so much. Tell us a little bit about yourself in chat. Since you don't have a lot up here, I would share more about you, but you don't have a lot in your profile. So feel free to share a little bit more about you.
Like your favorite Cheetos flavor.
And everyone getting that giveaway. Okay, purple. All right, here is a purple feed sack. It's got purple and yellow flowers. This is gorgeous. Authentic feed sack. This one is folded with the finished edges to the center. It comes in at about 45 long and 36 wide. So it's the whole feed sack. taken apart. Let's see if it has any. I do see a little, maybe a little bit of yellowing on some of the fold lines, but not bad. I don't see any holes.
Flamin' hot dill pickle. Wow, lovely Pinto.
All right, what's the flaming hot dill pickle?
That's her favorite Cheetos flavor.
I didn't even know that was a flavor.
I like the regular crunchy,
I would probably not love that one just because I
but
can't do too spicy on the Cheetos.
my kids all do flamin' hot because they were raised on the Mexican border and they think it's not Cheetos without chili powder all over it.
Yeah, me either. So maybe that's a Texas flavor because Lovely lives in Texas. All right, this feed sack is running
Ooh, white cheddar. Oh, I love white
right.
cheddar. Ooh.
What was the size of this one? Did she put it in? 45 by 36 wide. Here we go.
And
This is gorgeous. And I don't see any holes or anything, and maybe just the tiniest bit of yellowing in a couple of spots, but it's very subtle. I don't hardly see any. It's a really good one. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
gorgeous.
And
Goggles by.
hi, Vicky gets that feed sack. That's a
Thanks,
good gift.
Vic.
That is beautiful. Thank you, thank you.
Thanks.
All right, let's do okay, one more color, and then we're gonna probably take off because I'm getting um how about pink and blue combo? And it's an actual sack. You guys up for that? Do we have the bidders? So it's an actual full sack, still stitched together. It does have some yellowing a little bit on the fold lines. Let me see. I mean, not bad on that side. There's some staining on the other side. See that little bit of a kind of rusty stain right there on the other side. And that's all I see on this
Do
actual
you,
full sack.
if you feel up to rerun the Pink Hens Bolt and Farm before you got off, I'd love that. Sure, Kylie.
Yeah. All right. So this one is
The
coming
pink.
in at 37 long, and then it is 40 wide, stitched
You
together.
want a yard
So
of
more like
those.
42. Did she get a half yard and wants a full yard?
Yeah, and then there was another one she wanted.
All right. You guys up for this full sack?
Oh, I think the other one is gone, Kylie. There's not a half yard left
All
for the
right.
other
It's
one.
running this feed sack, actual feed sack intact,
But I'll have Dana check.
open only at the top. It's running Farmer's Daughter. What a steal. Good deal. That is so cute. And we got a winner. Who won it? I missed it. I saw it flash on the screen. Someone gets to pick one of these little swatches.
Um,
It was
Doll Shannon. Doll Shannon won.
Doll Shannon gets to pick one of these little vintage fabric swatches. One, two, or three. So this is one, two, or three. Which one would you like? Number two with the purples. That's so pretty, isn't it? All right. Let's do what's that? Okay. So let's run this because I ran out of follower giveaways and these are the two pieces left. So let's run these two little
Is
swatches. They're
this Doll
about,
Shannon's here, right here?
yeah, that's hers. She picked that one. This one's a little bit bigger than the other one.
Congrats,
It's
Shannon.
about 9.5 by 8. And then this one's about 6 by 9. These two little vintage pieces. We're gonna do a dollar start if someone wants them.
And then
And then we're gonna run that chicken
and I
for
think that's gone. She wanted a yard of that one, but
Oh, it might be gone. Okay. So if someone wants these two little swatches of fabric, vintage florals, like 30s, 40s vintage, those are running for $1.
Old
Old
Bliss
Miss is
takes
taking
that.
those pretty little pieces. All right. And then the hens and chicks, I can definitely run some more of.
I put it
Where's,
underneath.
oh, okay. The other farmer's daughter is gone. Yeah, this one I don't have any left of except for a little piece. And I'm gonna have to see how much is left because I don't think it's quite a half yard. And then I can run a half yard of this one. Did you already get some or none? You already have a half yard on here, right, Kylie? So you just wanted another half yard to make it a full yard. Okay, so here we go.
Yep.
Let me run the half yard of that. So that's running for a half yard so that you can get a full yard. Can you have that little piece of farmer's daughter? Let me measure it exactly and see how much is left, and then I can run. I'll tell you guys the size, and then I'll run it.
Congrats, Kylie.
All right, Kylie is getting another half yard of that. Let me just measure this. I have to be careful because when you cut, you don't always know exactly how much is going to be. Because I try to be sort of generous, you know. All right, so let me try to see about how much is left. Yeah, it's not even a half yard. It's probably going to be about 13 to 14 inches of this left. So, um, and Kylie got a half yard.
We'll just run it and see who wins
All
it.
right, so I'll just do $1 start on what's left. So it's the endable piece on
I'll
this.
call it 12 inches just to be safe.
All right. And whoever gets it, if Kylie gets it, we can add it to her piece. If someone else gets it, I'll cut it. So that's the little end piece of that running. And farmer's
Farmer's
daughter. I'll
daughter
get
take
that
the.
end piece. End of bolt. Thank you.
Set it down.
All right, so those are done. And let's see.
Do we need to get out of here in 8 minutes?
Why?
Turn the lights on.
Yes, we do. All right, we have someone coming to see our house, so we technically have to go. Or unless you want to just go put our sign up and turn the lights on.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you.
What would you like to do?
You tell me.
I'll I'll go turn the lights on, I guess.
And then put our sign up. Do you know where the
Yeah.
sign is? It's in that red bin
Oh,
right there by the door.
oh,
Just
okay.
put it on the door. Or do we just want to leave?
Let's wrap it up. Why don't you
Let's
just
wrap it up.
I'll start doing that stuff while you wrap.
Okay. We have to wrap up. Someone's coming to see our house. So otherwise I would stay on a little bit longer. All right. So while he's doing that, thank you everybody. And this is the last buyer giveaway running. And the buyer giveaway is I'm going to draw it pretty quick so I can go help him. You can either get this little feed sack swatch or this little feed sack swatch or a fat quarter. So whoever wins, these are modern fat quarters. These are old feed sacks, scrappy pieces. Drawing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to Kylie. Congrats. All right, feed sack 1, 2, or fat quarter 1, 2. Which would you like? So 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which would you like? The red flowers. You got it. That's coming to you. All right, you guys, I've got to raid and we've got to get out of here so that when someone comes to see our house, it's ready. And let me see where Kylie's bin is. Let's see. Well, I'm just going to put a note on it because I don't see it because he knows his organization and I don't. And here we go. All right, you guys, let's go find someone to raid. Thank you so much. Please bookmark upcoming shows. Monday, we're doing Tim Holtz and all kinds of awesome graphic prints if you love that kind of stuff. We're doing bags full in a couple of days. We have Christmas fabric coming up by the bag full. And let's go find someone to raid. Here we go. Raiding into Kinetic Lace was just in here a few minutes ago. Let's go raid her. She's one of my good friends from long time on Whatnot. Thank you, everybody. Bye for now.